All right. What is up, YouTube? What's going on, fellow fantasy people? And of course, what is up, the Cats fam? Hope everyone. Oh wow. Hope everyone is doing well tonight, man. You guys already know what time it is, man. Week 8 fantasy Q&A continues here on Thursday night. We've got a little bit of Thursday night football action. Stoked to be here tonight, as always, guys. So appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. If you're new here, make sure you hit that sub button down below and become part of the catch fam tonight. All right, guys. A little under the weather tonight. As some of you guys know, I do deal with some migraine issues from time to time. So I was kind of feeling one coming on, and I've been laying down for the last hour or so. So I don't know how long tonight's stream is going to be, but nonetheless, still wanted to come hang out with you guys for quite a bit. So everyone, let me know how you're doing, man. Let me know who you got playing in tonight's game. Tonight's game, a little bit of a slow one, man. But we got 7 points on each side of things. And the Packers are currently challenging a punt to Rondell Moore. I think this hit his finger. You watch that one finger, it did one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's enough evidence for the Packers to get this ball. Richard Glass, what's going on, my guy? Always good to see you, man. Bruce, should I trade Debo and Marvin Jones for Keenan and T. Higgins? I'd say no. I'd hold on to the Debo and Marvin Jones side of that one, man. Yeah, Packers get the ball. If you started Aaron Jones, you're probably feeling pretty happy right now, as he should get another attempt in the end zone here. And it's a wow. Wow, was that a touchdown? Yes. One-handed. Holy cow. Mercedes Lewis. One of the best catches of the year. Am I overreacting? Oh, his second footer out. Second foot was out, I should say. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Great catch. But yeah, that's not going to be a touchdown. Never mind. Not one of the best catches on the year. Yeah, they're going to have to call that back. So I started Randall Cobb tonight in my primary league. And I don't think that's I don't know if that's going to work out, guys. Let me know who you have starting tonight or you have against you. My opponent in my primary league, that same league that I've got Randall Cobb, has Robert Tanyan, the Cardinals defense, and Kyler Murray, who at the moment have combined for under 10 points. So that's good, but plenty of time in this game left. So uh, we'll see what happens here. If Randall Cobb just gets one touchdown tonight, I'll be happy. But so far, he's got a goose egg, and he's not even on the field here. And okay, that was this Winfrey guy, Winfrey, getting a lot of targets, a decent amount of targets tonight from what I've watched so far. I just need I need Robert Tonyan to not score. Like I told you guys, man, this Cardinals defense is the best defense in the entire league against opposing tight ends. So I feel all right. I mean, he got a shot earlier and basically got stuffed at the 2 yard line. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see here. 3rd and goal for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 9 of 16 for 57 passing yards tonight. No touchdowns. And Randall Cobb, oh no, incomplete. Looking for a flag. I say throw the flag. Come on, man. He's got grass in his face mask. Let's watch. I mean, a little bit of contact there, but I think he ultimately, I don't know. Packers a little mad right there. I don't know. I think the Packers got to kick a field goal. Yeah, Mason Crosby lining up here. Whew, man. I thought Cobb was going to get that touchdown, but obviously I jinxed things as usual. So we'll see what happens, man. Maybe Cobb comes out of tonight with a true goose egg. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. Jerry, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, Jerry. Hope you're doing well tonight, man. Let me know who you have starting tonight or who you have against you in tonight's game. If it's anyone, that is. And Cardinals will get a chance to get a drive going here before halftime unveils. Aaron Reborn, what's going on, my guy? What's good, bro? It's good to see you, man. Let me know who you have starting tonight, who you have against you. Jerry, I thought Cobb would be a good start. Yeah, I was just talking about that. I mean, I've got him started in my primary league where my starting receivers are Tim Patrick and Antonio Brown. Uh, Obviously, AB is out, and Cobb is the top guy on the waiver wire. And I said, why not? Let's take a gamble here. Right now, Jerry looks like a gamble. He did just get that red zone target, though. I mean, that's somewhat encouraging, right? Another guy that might be hanging out there, Jerry, if you're really hurting, Darius Slayton of the Giants might be hanging around. So I don't know, man. Maybe we're gonna wish we started Slayton and not Cobb. We'll find out. But he got a red zone target. I mean, moral victory, man. Richard Glass, I have multiple Kylers and a Hopkins. Man, Kyler might be kind of underperforming at this moment, but I'm going to be surprised if he doesn't come out of this game with like 20 points. So, I mean, realistically, like 10 points in the first half of a game is not bad. So, we'll see what happens. What is this Wendy's commercial with Reggie Bush? Is that Matt Leinart? I think those are the only two I recognize. Anyways, okay. Jerry, so should I try picking up Slayton for later on? That might just be a play for this week, right? Because his value goes down when Galladay's healthy, when Shepard's healthy, and right now, and Tony as well, right? Right now, him and Pettis might end up being the only healthy players. I mean, we're going to monitor this leading up until kickoff Monday night, right? But he's one of the healthy receivers right now. So I don't know in the long run how much it'll help you, Jerry. I guess that was kind of a swayed piece of advice there if you've already started Cobb, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Cobb, he might still have a good game. Plenty of time left. As the Cardinals and Rondell Moore, who just muffed that last punt, now get a chance to return something and get it. Not crazy to return there. World Series Game 3, Astros versus Braves tomorrow. You guys got in the World Series. Being a Nats fan, I can't really root for the Braves, but I think I am actually. I don't think I can root for Houston either. So, Blammo time. Rogers and Ertz ain't doing it for me. My matchup is Aaron Jones and Tanyan. But honestly, regardless, I think I'll be 8-0 anyways. Yeah. Yeah, Ertz has been pretty quiet tonight as well. I mean, that's a good player to bring up as well. Let's see here, Jerry. I put Connor and Ertz starting on the catch fam league. Shake my head. Yeah, it's been a slow start to this game. Oh, I didn't realize that Hopkins is dealing with a little hammy injury. And now I'm watching the replay where it happened. Oh, that might impact some things, guys. I mean, if we'll have to see how that unveils. I'm about to drop Rondell Moore in my 20-man league for Khalif Raymond, and now I'm like, do I still do that? I don't know. LeBron's brain rooting for the Braves. Yeah, I think I am too. Because they're my fave team. I think I'd rather root for them than Houston, like I said. Boomer time. Devontae Adams is on my bench. Sad face. Sad face indeed. Sad face it is. All right, let me see here. I gotta check something. All right, Aaron Reborn. All of our games are until tomorrow. In my other league, I got all my players tomorrow, and he has Hopkins and Ertz today. So I hope they don't do much. Fair enough. Fair enough. LeBron's brain. Great question. Do you peel your cheese or just bite into it? String cheese. Yes, you got a preference there. What is that clip from The Office when Jim is talking to Ryan about that? What Ryan's like, it's either Ryan or Jim's like, oh yeah, around fifth grade, I just started going for it, biting right into it. Paraphrasing here. I'll be honest, as Blammo Time says, I peel that shit. I I start off by peeling it, and then once it gets to like a certain, where it's somewhat thin, I just kind of go for it at that point. Um, if that makes sense. So usually start with the peeling process, and then I get lazy. Kyler Murray dropping back on the 2nd and 6, and cannot connect with AJ Green. 3rd and 6 coming up. Yeah, guys, like I said at the beginning of the stream, some of you guys may have heard this over some live streams. I deal with some migraine issues and felt what coming on like an hour ago. And I did a couple of things that I usually do and laid down for a bit, but I do apologize in advance if my energy and my analysis aren't entirely on point tonight. There's a fan in the stadium with the like a Mike Ditka coaching outfit on. That was interesting. I guess Halloween season, right? Maybe that's why. All right, let's see here. Kyler dropping back, 3rd and 6. Was looking for Rondo Moore. Looked to be a miscommunication there between the two. Almost an interception by Darnell Savage there. Savage is such an underrated player, man. And now, interestingly enough, he just gave Aaron Rodgers and the Packers 4 minutes, 37 seconds in the timeout. Ooh, before the half. Get the 2-minute warning sprinkled in there too. Yikes. That's like centuries for Aaron Rodgers. Jerry, I probably had less than 10 string cheeses in total in my entire life. Maybe less than 5. LeBron's brain. Get a life. I will say I've never been too crazy about string cheese. My wife loves string cheese though. So we usually have it around. LeBron, live a little. Jerry, if you win the Catch Fam League, I will send you a whole box of string cheese in addition to whatever I decide the winning prize is for the league. Let's see here. Blammo time. Troy Aikman is like listening to paint and try. Yeah. I've just got the subtitles on. I get to listen to my voice, so hopefully mine isn't as bad as Troy's. AJ Dillon in this game quite a bit so far. He's played all right too. Dude, that touchdown by Aaron Jones was just like he took Isaiah Simmons like like that was crazy. That was the most impressive game or impressive play of this game. Run the goat, D Hop injured pain. Yes, 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 yes. It is painful for those of you who own D Hop. LeBron's brain, mailing string cheese doesn't sound like a good idea. I'd have it like DoorDash or what's the term I'm looking for? Instacarted. There's so many options out there now. Oh, Randall Cobb got a catch. Get Jerry. Let's go. Let's go. Jerry, I'm lactose intolerant, so please don't send me cheese. Okay. LeBron's rain sounds like a punishment. Seems like a punishment. Yeah. Well, maybe Jerry, if you lose Catch Fam League, maybe that's what I'll do then. Yeah, I guess string cheese would be a bad decision to send to you. Whether it gets there at the right temperature and able to consume, or if it gets there able to consume and you're lactose tolerant. So yeah. Let's see here. Brad Robert Woodside or T Higgins side? Let's see. Was that in terms of okay. Let's see. LeBron's right saying T Higgins gets a lot of targets weekly. I don't mind Higgins, man, but personally, I got a little bit more conviction in Woods at this time or this moment in time. Um, but I like both. they play a similar role within their offense, right? I mean, Jamar Chase is the big name player there at the Bengals, and then Cooper Cup, of course, big flashy player there for the Rams. And then they're, kind of these number two receivers who can basically play like number one receivers. So, uh, yeah, yeah, like both those offenses, man. But I think I'm leaning towards Robert Woods personally. Now, I will say I feel like T. Higgins gets more red zone opportunities than Robert Woods, but I could be wrong. Jerry, tell the Uber driver to drive across country. Uber Eats driver, yeah, yeah, be a pretty pricey box of string cheese. All right, let's see. So is Aaron Jones a thing anymore? Yeah, yeah. I mean, AJ Dillon is playing quite well in this game, but yeah, he is. He is. I mean, he found the end zone tonight. Let's see here. Brad, thanks, guys. He's offering T. Higgins and Julio Jones for Bobby Trees, so I'm torn up. If you need the depth, then I think you take the trade. If you don't, then I personally I would hold on to Robert Woods. But if you have the conviction, Higgins, I'm not going to talk you out of it, man. Like I said, they're relatively similar in how they're utilized in their respective offenses. So you know, I don't know that it's going to be a huge difference between the two, but I will say that obviously Tyler Boyd takes some targets there in Cincinnati. But when we're looking at the Rams, eh, it's pretty even split between Woods and Cup. Let's see here. Christian, should I be scared with Aaron Jones with how many times AJ Dillon has ran it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's relatively specific to this game, but he's having a good game. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be scared overall. I mean, Aaron Jones still. Let's see here on the night. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's still got what 5 rushing attempts, 15 rushing yards, a touchdown, and 4 receptions. I mean, it's not an ugly stat line by any means for a first half game. So I wouldn't panic just yet. But what my assumption here, right? I mean, these receivers are out, guys, right? I can't even name half the receivers playing tonight. And I mean, AJ Dillon's got 11 rushes for 59 rushing yards. So if he gets in the end zone, it's a good stat line too. But he has not gotten in the end zone, right? And yeah, these receivers are out. Tanya's getting shut down so far, right? So in my opinion, this is part of the game plan by the Packers. Okay, so I would not panic if you're an Aaron Jones owner. Jerry, I remember last year when Boyd and Higgins were the duo to have. Yeah, yeah, they looked great together last year. Higgins was one of those waiver wire pickups last year that you just felt like you struck gold. I mean, yeah. All right, let's see here. First and 10 for the Packers, right around their own 39-yard line. Let's see what happens. There you go. There's a rush for Aaron Jones. All right, let's see here. Bronze Brain. Okay. Did Ernest Johnson of Chubb plays or David Johnson post Ingram trade? Ooh. Hmm. That's tough. Listen, like for me with Johnson in this game, we're sitting back and we're just kind of monitoring what's going to happen, because he could get a similar utilization to Kareem Hunt. He could be very active in this game, especially with Chubb coming off an injury, right? So it's a tough call. And then with like David Johnson, it's like once again, I do kind of want to sit back. I mean, with the Browns too, it's a competitive football game, right? It's a divisional football game. And then when we're looking at David Johnson, it's like once again, I want to sit back and watch what happens because it's a tough call. And what if Phil Lindsay sees more involvement than we're expecting? I it's tough. Who do you trust more? The Browns or the Texans? That's the question. But man, who would I start? Let us know in the chat. I'm stumped here. Our guy D Johnson on the Browns, our guy D Johnson on the Texans. Let us know for LeBron's brain. Why are the Packers only running it on this drive? And I mean, it's a tough matchup for both those Johnsons, man. You know, Pittsburgh and the Rams. Technically, Pittsburgh's been better on the season against opposing running backs, but the Rams have still been good. Man, what are the Packers doing? They just shed like I guess they're just trying to get in the field goal range. Oh my gosh, dude, they're wasting so much time. They really just want a field goal. I mean, that says a lot about their faith in their offense on the night. Wow. Oh, Aaron Rodgers escapes the sack, flings it out, and he cannot complete it to Aaron Jones. I mean, good attempt there. Good attempt. Then with time, please don't insult yourself by comparing each other's personality. Aikman is a fine quarterback thanks to talent around him, but I'm a Bills fan. He's boring. Yeah, fair enough. Uh, I meant was. No worries, bro. No worries. Jerry, sad to see Boyd not being used. Yeah, it's just like the Bengals haven't necessarily needed to. Bronze Brain, let me know who you're where where your headspace is at, who you're thinking of starting between both Johnsons. All right, let's try and watch this 4th and 12. I think this is a smart. I think they should run this play. They're trying to see if they can get the man. I don't know. I feel like you try and run this play, just make it at least 5 seconds. Oh, Aaron Rodgers got that look on his face. He's not a happy man. Jessica Kenobi, what's going on, my guy? The value of Aaron Jones is PPR and goal line. As long as he's still getting those, he'll be a solid low end RB1 with upside. I 1000% agree with that analysis. 1000%. If Packers going to run a play here, okay, thank you. Yeah, I think you'd run this play. All right, blame it time. Ernest Johnson, Duke. I think you mean David Johnson, of course, has age, and the Rams defense is tough. Yeah, I think Ernest Johnson has got some sneaky upside in this game, guys. I really do. I mean, I've got him in my lineup in our Catch Fan League right now, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got Josh Jacobs, Kareem Hunt, David Montgomery. Oh my gosh, Aaron Rodgers. Can he get another Hail Mary? It's interception. It's an interception. That was a beautiful throw, man. How he just chucks it up there like that, I don't know. Man, Randall Cobb was in the vicinity. I thought maybe he had a shot there. All right, first half is over. I mean, there were enough Packers receivers there to make something happen, and St. Brown fell over as well. Wow, I thought we were about to get another one of those. Didn't? Yeah, and against the Cardinals in the playoffs is where he had one of those big games. Was that the game where he had two? Oh goodness. Alabama time. Thank you. No INT on the Hail Mary. Oh, that's good then. Was it called incomplete? Jerry, I got offered more in TY for Henry. Shake my head. LeBron's brain this game had so much potential. I mean, I think it still does. I know it's not really helping out our fantasy rosters. I know it's not high scoring, but it's been a fine football game nonetheless. I mean, couldn't you argue that the Cardinals haven't exactly shown up when they kind of have the momentum tonight? We'll see what happens. I mean, for me, this game has LeBron's brain, then injury slash COVID. Yeah, those two things do tend to get in the way quite a bit. One of the commentators said the ball hit the grass. Okay, good. Good update. Thank you. Man, my opponent's got Tanyan, Cardinals D, and Kyler Murray. And they're sitting at 9.92 points. I've got Randall Cobb, who's just above 1 point. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But a lot of implications out of this game for my my week in a game that ooh, I'm playing the fifth best team who just dropped from number 2 to 5. So I mean, this is still a very good team in our league, but if I can hold off this win, this is going to be really, really big for my team. Really, really big. And I got Lamar on bye week. Ooh, I got some. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Not looking good. I mean, I got Randall Cobb and Tim Patrick as my starting wide receivers, and Javonte Williams, Khalil Herbert, James Robinson, Carson Wentz, Mike Gesicki, Matt Gay, and the Bengals defense. So, I mean, I got a chance here. Got a chance, but Kyler Murray, Nick Chubb, Henderson, Diggs, Sutton, Tanyan, Scary Terry, Nick Folk, and the Cardinals D is not going to be easy by any means. Luckily, I mean, I lucked out here. He's got Hollywood Brown on bye, Tyler Lockett in a bad situation, Jalen Waddle in a bad matchup, and Dawson Knox out on the week. So we'll see what happens, guys. All right, guys, how is everyone doing, man? Like I said, I'm not 100% tonight, but I'm here. I'm here for the catch fam nonetheless, guys. Let's see here. LeBron's brain. It feels like Aaron had been playing with a arm sling on because his wide receivers and Cardinals are still somehow in it despite turnover and poor time of possession. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I got a feeling we're gonna get a little juicy second half of action here. We'll find out. We'll find out, guys. Let's see here. What about Henry for Hill and Gordon? No, I wouldn't do it, Jerry. I know you're hurting that receiver in that league, if that's the right league I'm thinking of, man. But I just think you gotta hold on to Henry, man. He might be the best player in fantasy football. I mean, if you can get Hill and a much, much more valuable running back than Gordon, then I think you consider it, at the point you're at in that season or the point that you're at with that team in the season. Um, but I wouldn't do it for Hill and Gordon, man. I wouldn't. Troy Smith playing against Aaron Jones. He stole Dylan's touchdown. Shake my head. Yeah, Green Bay Packers 20 rushes, 93 rushing yards, and a touchdown in the first half. So I mean, they're running this football, and I don't really blame them. Wonder how much time they had to kind of get that put together. All right, let's see. The bronze brain. I think once CH comes back, he starts and gets more targets because of how bad they played after he went down. Yeah, and it's like, we haven't necessarily seen this team utilize the running backs like nearly at all, right? And it's just like you got to get these guys involved. You got to get some of the pressure off of Patrick Mahomes, right? As good as he is. So it's frustrating, man. I'd like to see Patty get some help out there. Jerry, if I lose this week, I'll go down to 2-6 and might have to consider selling Henry. Yeah, Jerry, I just don't want you to get, I don't want you to not get the right amount of value out of it, man. Like, I think if you have Henry, you have a better chance of winning as opposed to having Tyreek Hill and Melvin Gordon. But you've got to get the right value out of that trade, even if you're losing, man, because it's only going to hurt you further and take away any shot you have at winning if you trade Derrick Henry for the incorrect value. You know what I'm saying, man? So I mean, I hate to see you losing week to week, but I hate to see you lose the most valuable player on your roster as well. So White, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you, White. Thanks for coming out tonight, brother. Rocking the jersey, appreciate it, man. Yeah, Allison got me this for our anniversary. Spawn Miller, man, bright orange. Uh, go Broncos. Thanks for coming out, White. Appreciate you. That's my guy, White, right there. Jerry, my opponent had Hopkins tonight, so I really need Cobb to play well. Yeah, man, I'm really torn up about the fact that he did not. I mean, he got the one red zone target, right? And we're just like, all we want out of Cobb tonight, in all seriousness, is a touchdown and like 3 or 4 additional catches, right? Like that's a good enough stat line that we can feel pretty good about starting him overall. You know. All right, Blammo time. My hope is cards come out from half and drive for an Ertz touchdown. Rogers retaliates with a drive not consisting of Aaron Jones or Tanyan. How likely to happen? Uh, it could definitely happen. I mean, you never know. That's the beauty, right? That's the beauty of fantasy. So it could certainly happen. We'll see. Day two, nice. Murray killing me right now. Yeah, there's plenty of time left in this game, but it has, at the moment been relatively defensive, slow start of the game. But we'll see what happens, guys. J2, or excuse me, I just read that. I'm sorry. Jerry, DK and Collins in practice today. Will this be the week for Lockett? Uh, maybe Collins sits, but I think DK will be out there, truthfully. But for your sake, Jerry, of course, I hope Lockett does well. Oz, James Conner is trash. Yeah, I know this game from a fantasy perspective has been pretty frustrating, guys, but plenty of time left. Plenty of time left in this game, so we'll see what happens in the second half. All right, let's see here. Yeah, 10-7. I mean, I know it's not crazy pretty. I know from a fantasy perspective, this game has been not what we wanted, but we'll see what happens, guys. I just need a score out of Randall Cobb, and I'll be happy. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. Jerry, QB is Wentz, RB, Henry, and Henderson. Wide receiver Lockett, Cobb. Tight end is Goddard. Flex 2 spots. I mean, I know it's rough right now, man, but it bench Cox, Seals, Jones, Collins, and Osborne. So you are looking at potentially flexing 2 tight ends. But I mean, Collins is a play if he's healthy as well. But it's tough. It's tough. Oh, Jerry, I feel bad. I know you're struggling, man. Emily Rogers needs to throw to Cobb. He does. Let's get Cobb involved, man. I mean, one red zone target, which I've talked about like 40 times on the stream already. I've got Cobb starting as well. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling he could come through clutch, but all we're really hoping for is touchdown and like 3 or 4 additional catches, right? Let's see here. I think I missed one comment. One more time. This is why I love fantasy football. The anticipation is a huge part. Absolutely. Troy Smith traded Aaron Rodgers in a package for CMC this week. Thank goodness. Yeah, good call. Good call. At the moment, definitely looks like the right move. And moving down the stretch, of course, having CMC is going to benefit you. Let's see here. Oz, I'm glad I sat Aaron Rodgers for Trevor Lawrence so far. Yeah, Lawrence could end up having a pretty good game tonight. We'll see what happens. I mean, not tonight, of course, but this weekend. Sorry. Jerry, which tight end, Cox or Seals Jones? Hmm. Hmm. I had Cox in the must start segment, man. I think I'm leaning Cox here. But in terms of people, I mean, I think Cox is a better chance of scoring. I think Seals Jones gives you a better potential overall PPR output, right? So I could go back and forth on that one, but I think I'm leaning. Well, it just depends. What do you think is more valuable for the week? PPR type value or touchdown value? Jerry, I know you're running high on Cox, but I just don't see it. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I think he's got the better chance to find the end zone, but he might only have 2 or 3 catches, right? So it's tough. It's tough. We're going to be talking about this flex spots a lot tonight. All right, we'll keep that going tonight. Keep that going. I'm still holding on. Having Henry and Henderson help me feel a lot better. I mean, yeah, that's the core of your team right there, man. Mr. I benched Cobb and Kirk. Good thing I did. Yeah, at the moment, definitely looks like the right thing to do. We'll find out. We'll find out. But with D Hop going down, guys, I mean, Christian Kirk might be a play, right? We'll find out. Maybe we'll get an update on D Hop towards the end of the game. But as we know, Christian McCaffrey, man, I mean, these hamstring injuries can linger, so we'll find out. This could be also serious, of course, for those of you who own DeAndre Hopkins, right? Let's see here. Jerry, no for Osborne. Should I just ignore him? I don't want to say there's no hope, you know, but he's been incredibly inconsistent, right? First 2 weeks, great, right? Last week before the bye, right? Walk off touchdown. Without that, not a good stat line, man. Um, I don't want to say there's no hope, but touchdown dependent and has been inconsistent on the season. So it's a gamble. Could it pay off? Sure. But will it pay off? I'm not quite sure, Jerry. Not quite sure. Bronze brain. I love drinking water after I use mouthwash. I've been told I need help. I mean, sometimes it's kind of nice. It's like this burst of refreshment. So, hey, more power to you, man. No room for me to judge. Zach Ertz is underperforming huge. He has been. And this is when I went back and forth and I talked about him last night in the tight ends must start segment. So we'll see what happens, right? But this was a guy, right? I mean, I told you I had a couple guys I was wary of, but I had a feeling that we should at least bring them into the conversation in case. And that was Tanya and Ertz and Gasecki, right? So we'll see what happens as the third quarter. That was a fast halftime. Maybe I was just talking to you guys and it went by fast. That felt pretty fast. So all right, let's see. Mr. All of a sudden, Dak is questionable. Crazy week again. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. That's definitely pretty big news on the week, right? I mean, the last I read, he was saying that he might not play because he doesn't want this to turn into a lingering injury. And that's got a lot of effects on this game overall. So we'll see what happens. But at the moment, I don't know if he's gonna play, guys. So Troy Smith, Dak calf has been a question all week. Yeah. And like I said, I mean, I read a report that he himself said that he might not play, which is big. Jerry, all right, John, I'm putting my team in your hands. I'm starting Cox and Collins. Yeah, we just need to monitor Alex Collins's situation leading up until kickoff because uh, if he's ruled out, then that's obviously huge. It's Kyler Murray sacked there. Turns this into third and long. Miss Spencer, context is important. These teams on Thursdays have only had 3 days rest. I wouldn't give up on Ertz or anyone in this game. I absolutely agree with that. I've talked about this all season long, right? These short weeks, these Thursday night football games, one of two things happens, right? The offenses don't perform well or as expected, or the defenses don't perform well slash or how expected, right? So, keep that in mind, guys. It's a great point there by Mr. Mister. I mean, we don't want to read too much into these Thursday night football games as Kyler Murray throws an interception tip football. The Packers get the football back. Wow. Jerry, if Collins is out, I'll go with Cox and Seals Jones. Yeah, I mean, I think that's your best play there. But listen, man, if last minute you're getting worried about that matchup with Cox, or then maybe you take the gamble on Osborne. I mean, you picked him up for a reason, right? I'm just being wary because he's been so inconsistent. Wally, what's going on, my guy? Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button, man. Let's try and get as many new viewers to the stream as possible. And if you guys are new here, make sure you consider subscribing down below, becoming part of the catch fam tonight. But I do appreciate everyone coming out none the less and just hanging for a bit as the Packers get a 1st and 10, man. Aaron Jones in the game. No Randall Cobb, though. We want Randall Cobb. Anyone know Matt LaFleur personally? Can give him a call for us. Wally, Emmanuel Sanders, Pittman, Brandon Cooks, Chuba, pick one in full PPR. I'm rolling Emmanuel Sanders versus Miami all day long. This matchup is beautiful, beautiful. Excuse me. They're like 27th in the league against opposing wide receivers. Man, this matchup is everything you want for the Bills. The last time the Bills saw Miami, they blew them out. Now, I don't think that is exactly what's going to happen, but I do look for this Bills offense to light it up, man. And I really, really like this matchup for Emmanuel Sanders. So I like Pittman as well. Don't think Cook's a bad play. I don't think Chuba's an awful play either. But overall, I love, 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 love Emmanuel Sanders this week. All right, let's see. Oz, I disagree. James Conner isn't worth a bench, let alone a flex. Ooh, Oz is very angry at James Conner tonight. Underthrow there by Aaron Rodgers. I mean, when James Conner can find the end zone, he's definitely worth a play, man. Let's see. CEG1212, what's going on, my guy? Do you want to trade get Kyler and AJ Brown and give away Tannehill and Hill and Tyreek Hill? Double hills. Ah, CEG, let me know the rest of your roster. Let me know the rest of your roster, man. And we'll get back to that trade. Depends on the rest of your roster for me. As Packers are shut down there on third down, bringing up 4th and 3. Lemma time, that was not the drive I expected. Yeah. Yeah. Wyatt, any teams you specifically dislike? Not necessarily Wyatt, but I would definitely say specific players going against me in fantasy within the week are the players that I'm rooting against. But at this point in time, man, there's really not any teams that I'm necessarily rooting against. I mean, like I'm not huge into seeing the Patriots win anything, man. But other than that, like there's no team that I have hate for necessarily. Now, like tonight, I mean, I'm rooting against Kyler Murray on the Cardinals. I'm rooting against Robert Tonyan on the Packers because they're playing against me in fantasy. So it depends on the week, but I would say it's more players tied to fantasy than anything. There's no really real teams that I'm like, man, I just want to see them lose. Uh, Now, when it comes to the playoffs, maybe there's a team that I'm rooting for more, but no, not necessarily any teams that I dislike, man. LeBron's brain, if Dak doesn't play, who's the best waiver pickup? I would check and see. I like Carson Wentz this week. Teddy Bridgewater's got a good matchup. Danny Dimes got a decent matchup. Let me know, LeBron's brain, who's available in your league. Top 5 guys that you're seeing are, maybe 1 or 2 that you might feel good about as well. On top of that, as the Packers go for it on 4th and find St. Brown there for a first down. Blame time, another Jones TD, hopefully Dylan. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping Randall Cobb and not Robert Tonyan. No Robert Tonyan, please. Is Cobb in on this series? Is that Cobb? I can't tell. We'll find out. Okay, Cobb is in. Is Tanyan in? Yeah, Tanyan's on the left side. All right, let's see, guys. First and goal. And Randall Cobb, Randall Cobb, Randall Cobb. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's a flag. No. Please. All right, let's see what the flag is, guys. Come on, Jerry. We needed this. Late hit. All right, let's go. Let's go, Jerry. Yes, Jerry spamming the chat. Oh, big late hit on A-Rod. Big, big late hit on A-Rod. Great catch by Randall Cobb. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's go, man. All right, my bad, guys. Got to catch up here. Playing time, TD Cobb. Spoiler, maybe. Yeah. I'm streaming through YouTube TV. So I'm always, if you guys are watching cable, I'm like just a tad bit behind you, but it's no worries with the spoilers, man. LeBron's rain, Daniel Jones, Bridgewater, Wentz, Heineker, Matt Ryan. Yeah, those are all good options, man. I mean, I'd rank those guys. I'm rolling with Wentz this week. But in my league, the only other available guys are Matt Ryan, Bridgewater, and Heineke. I don't have Danny Dimes available. But for me, I got a good feeling about Carson Wentz this week. Bridgewater's got a beautiful matchup, though. I mean, I think you can start any of those guys: Jones, Bridgewater, Wentz, and Ryan. I mean, this Washington football team has the worst secondary in fantasy against fantasy football. Did that make sense? Has the worst secondary against receivers in fantasy football. I'm sorry, and one of the worst against quarterbacks. So it's a great start for Bridgewater. But uh, hmm, Matt Ryan in divisional game, it's either going to get spicy or it's going to get not spicy. You know, there's my analysis there. I'm rolling Carson Wentz. Let me know where your headspace is at, LeBron's brain. But I think I like Wentz, Danny Dimes, Matt Ryan, Bridgewater, Heineke. I think Bridgewater might, the based on the matchup, might need to be higher. CEG Tannehill, Antonio Gibson, Michael Carter, Devontae Adams, Tyreek, DK. Oh, so you're okay. Wait, let me see here. So you're getting Kyler and AJ. You've got Adams and DK. Do you feel like you need to upgrade at quarterback? Because if you do, then I think it's fine. I think it's fine if that's what you're aiming for. Because obviously you're hurting at running back and quarterback. If you can upgrade the to the position or one of the positions being quarterback, then I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't mind it now. Mister, I'm a Saints fan, so I can't root for Bucks. I'm hoping Russell Wilson comes to dark country next year. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Let's see. Jerry's spamming. Wow. Limo time. Nice. Jerry, I'm about to cry. Emily says Cobb. If Cobb has another big game, it'll be a good night. It'll be like that one night when Lamar had that huge game. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. I'm looking okay right now. Haven't heard anything from my opponent. We had been texting earlier in the week. I'm not going to text him first. I always feel like that's bad juju. Like that's bad luck. Yeah, Kyler, Tanyan, and Cardinals defense now combining for under 5 points, and Randall Cobb is 7 points. What did I say, man? If Randall Cobb can get a touchdown and 3 to 4 additional catches, I'll be happy. So I'm not even expecting a massive game out of him. Mister says Cousins. Yeah, Cousins is out there. That's not bad. Jerry, top three stream moments for me. Hey, let's go. My top moment is still probably last Sunday when the Colts and the Niners got me a dub. CEG. I need to upgrade at the QB. They just give it to Derrick Henry every time. Yeah. I don't hate it. I mean, no Kyler looks bad tonight, but I wouldn't read too much into this game, man. I don't hate the trade, man. I don't. Now, I do think once you acquire AJ Brown, you could probably move on from Julio, maybe get some other type of handcuff situation out there on the waiver wire. So, Brian, I've Kyler in fantasy. I'm definitely losing. I'm so pissed right now. I knew I had some odd feeling about Kyler. There's still time in this game, man, for him to do something, put up a respectable stat line. So, don't lose faith yet, man. Don't lose faith. He can still walk out of this game with 18 points easily. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this has been a slow burn of a game offensively. So we'll see what happens, man. But there's still time. Always time, man. All right, let's see here. Hand off to that was James Conner. For some reason I thought it was Ron Delmore. But anyways, guys, let me know what's going on, man. Let me know how everyone's doing. I know it's a little of a slump game here tonight. A lot of you guys are frustrated, but let me know what else is going on, man. Almost the end of the week for a lot of you guys. Friday's tomorrow. So let me know what's up, guys. All right, 1st and 10 for Kyler and company. And Kyler throwing some beams around here. Let's see here. Going no huddle, basically. And finds Christian Kirk. 1st down Cardinals. Yeah, they're going to start slinging this thing around. Brian, how do you think Tyreek Hill will do? I think he'll be just fine. Yeah. Listen, the game script is there, right? The Chiefs need to beat the Giants. The Giants secondary has not been that good. So I see a bit of a bounce back game for the Chiefs. you know, they need to win this football game, and they're going to do everything they can to win this football game. And I think that means a lot to Tyreek Hill, as we see a down the field pass from Kyler Murray, incomplete to AJ Green. Yeah, Brian, I got a good feeling about you guys who own Tyreek Hill this week. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Jerry, I need some points from Connor. You could definitely find the end zone tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see what happens. Why is Hopkins not playing? He left with the hamstring injury. Yeah, yeah, not good. We got Hopkins and Adams out tonight. And AJ Green catches the football here on 2nd and 10. Is it bad that I like watching the worst team lose? Not necessarily. Mr. Mister, my starts this week: Kyler, Zeke, Henderson, Lamb, Sanders, Woods, Kelsey, Cincy, D. I love it. Strong roster. I know Kyler's, probably frustrating you tonight, but still a strong roster overall, man. Kyler scrambling out here on 3rd and 4. And did he complete that pass? I think that hit the ground. Yeah, 4th and 4. I was like, what? Oz, drop Connor ASAP. The refs have a better chance to score a touchdown. Yeah, Oz not happy with Connor tonight. Let's see. Brian OMG line just block. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely the weakness of this team as Cards are lining up to go for it on 4th and 4. It's a big play. Let's see what happens here, guys. And first down. Zach Ertz. No, I'm sorry. That is not Zach Ertz. It's what's his name? Weenley or Wisley. What is his name? Wesley. Weenley. Bronze man. I'm talking about the worst fantasy team. Oh, okay. He's 1-6 and had Hopkins and Kyler. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Yeah, my 20-man league, I'm playing the worst team in the league who's not won a single game this year. So yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna hate on you for it. But Spencer, I ain't worried about Kyler. They will get garbage points if they're down. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right now, Cardinals putting together a drive. They don't look like they're going to stop until they find the end zone. So we'll see what happens, boys. Brian, if Kyler can get at least 10 points. Oh, he will. He will. Oz cards look like a paper cat. Am I reading that right? A paper cat? All right, let's see what happens, guys. Let's see here. Oh, is Hopkins in? Is that D Hop? Hopkins is back? Uh, I think Hopkins is playing. All right, 1st and 5. Murray dropping back, throwing a little screen to uh that's Edmonds. Yes. I literally get Edmonds Moore and Connor mixed up with their numbers. Is that bad? Probably not, but uh yeah. LeBron's brain says he is back. Okay, yeah. There we go. Tiger, paper tiger. Okay, my bad. My bad, Oz. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. Good drive so far by the Cards. Kyler looks good on this drive. And one-on-one finds D Hop. Yeah, that's going to be huge for the rest of this game. I mean, D Hop is back, so yeah, this Packers secondary is really, really hurting. Bryant passing touchdown, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't root for Kyler Murray, being that he's against me. But for your circumstance, and those of you who own Kyler Murray, I certainly hope he has a good drive here and throws touchdown. As there's Zach Ertz, guys. Does Zach Ertz find the end zone? No, down at the 2 or 3 yard line. Good play by big old Zach Ertz there. For those of you that started him. Let's see here. Jason, Connor, handoff, please. We'll see. We'll see. All right. And hand off to Connor. There it is, Oz. There it is, Mr. Oz. There's your guy. Mr. Mister, you guys doing Madden on Sunday night. Want to see the rematch. All right, man. I mean, I don't know if Steven's gonna be able to get on until Tuesday, but I'm gonna send this to him. And that way we'll know if he's real or not. Let's try and get Steven on Sunday night, man. Brian Damon, they got it at the 2. They're going to run it. Yeah. Connor just barreled through his lineman there. Jeez. That was a good try for the Cardinals, though. Just Kenobi, damn, I bench Connor for Booker. Yikes. Yikes. Jerry, yes. Connor with the TD. Oz, come on and score, Zach. Oz, do you have Connor against you, or did you start him? Or do you just not like him tonight? Mr. LOL, thanks. You're good, choo choo. Oh, no. Did you start him, Oz? I'm wondering. LeBron's brain says Edmonds fantasy numbers. Yeah, his fantasy value certainly has kind of shot down a bit. Just really only there in full PPR leagues, if that. You know, he's been dealing with those injuries. I mean, if that. Jason, bet you Connor is fine. I'm facing the last place team who has Devonte Adams. There you go. I actually think as long as Saquon doesn't play, I think Booker is probably going to have a good night. I mean, he's been a pretty good fill-in, you know. And if the game script is there for garbage time points, which it probably will be. I actually think the Giants will stay pretty competitive in this game. So either way, man, I think that he's going to have a good game. I mean, nothing astronomical, right? But somewhere between 10 and 14 points. Let's see here. Jake, what's going on, my guy? Yo, what do you think of giving away Metcalf and Brandon Cooks for Ridley? I would hold on to the Metcalf and Cook side of things if you're asking me, man. Better depth. And I don't view Calvin Ridley any more valuable than DK Metcalf, quite honestly. So if you're asking me, man, it's a good question. But I like the depth more and having I mean, I just don't see a giant, gap between the value and Metcalf and Ridley. And I mean, with Tyrod Taylor coming back, Cooks should start to play a little bit better. All right, let's see. Mr. Mister, the Packers are reaching only a matter of time before they get shut down without full team. We shall see, Mr. Mister. Bronze Brain, I made a trade today in an alt league. It was giving chase for Kamara. Already had Jefferson Thielen and DJ Moore. I don't hate it if you need the RB depth, man. I don't hate it. I mean, I hate you to lose Jamar Chase, of course, but I also don't hate you getting Alvin Kamara. So I don't hate on it at all. As I started James and Zach, but I sat Connor's 2 best weeks, started the rest. Huge bust so far. Yikes. Well, at least he scored for you tonight, right? Jason says he likes the Metcalf and Cook side better. I agree. Mister, I really like Cousins this week over at 53. I think I'm starting the over if Dak starts. I'm betting the over if Dak starts. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't mind that. I know we got an injured Packer. Ooh, doesn't look good. Oh, he started. He got that was. Ooh, at first I thought that was no contact. He kind of like stumbled. Then I saw the hit. I think they're both down. Well, I don't know what words are just coming out of my mouth, but yikes. Oh well. We'll see what happens when we come back here. All right, let's see here. Mr. Oh, we got someone. Chase Brown going against Kyler and Edmonds without that lucky Edmonds touchdown would be amazing for me. Yeah, I think that there's still plenty of time left in this game for Kyler to put together a good enough stat line. But if you're going against Kyler like I am, right? So I'm with you there, man. Right now, you're feeling okay. It's definitely it could be a lot worse. A lot worse. Let's see here. Mr. Mister is at the center. They have no backup center. Oh yikes. Yikes. No, it's not their center who's down though. It was whoever returned the kickoff. All right. Let's see. Sorry guys, got a little behind here. Hey Juke, what's going on, man? Hey John, how are you tonight? I'm playing it our Murray and Edmonds tonight. So I love the James Conner handcuff come in and steal that touchdown. There you go. LeBron's rain, that's by man Kylan Hill. Uh-oh. I hope he's okay, man. That looked rough. Oz, I flex James over Michael Pittman. Shake my head. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Sen, what's going on, man? Why the F is AJ Dillon getting more snaps and carries than Aaron Jones? Yeah, we've talked about this a little bit already. I wouldn't be concerned about this, guys. For me, it's just part of the game plan, right? And Jones is still seeing the PPR value, right? He's still seeing the goal line work as well. So I wouldn't worry about this, guys. I mean, he's been utilized like this in games earlier in the season as well. So I wouldn't worry about this at all. And he's still got a good stat line for the night as well. So I wouldn't stress about it. I think it's just part of the game plan. Wow, both players carded off. That is gruesome, man. Definitely wish speedy recoveries in both sides there. Wow. Chase Brown, I have Prater, so I need field goals only. There you go. There you go. Let's see here. Ascend, what is LaFleur doing? I I mean, they got no receivers. I think they got to utilize both of these backs. Jason Kenobi, that's the third string running back. I think, oh, that's big then. That's big. Mike, that man's not moving. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you, bro. Bryant, dang, that sucks. It does. It does. Jason Dillon looks solid. He does. Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Mister, what's y'all's defense this week? I have got the Colts, the Bengals. Yeah, those are my two. And I got the Saints in one league. But I'm going up against the worst team in the league. And I'm just there's that's my 20-man league. There's no defenses available. So I'm just starting the Saints. They're gonna have a bad game. But I don't I mean, I'm projected to beat this guy by like 40 points. I don't think he's actually even actively participating, to be honest with you guys. So I mean he's got Ryan Fitzpatrick in. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy gave up pretty early on. But yeah, I mean, I got the Colts D in the catch fam league, and I know it's not a great start, but I don't really see a lot of better options out there. And I got the Bengals D versus the Jets in my primary league, so I'm hoping for a good start there. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Jason, I got San Fran and Tampa. I love it. San Fran might be a sneaky play this week for sure. Jerry, I had the Bills, Steelers, and Bills. Screw you, Jerry. Let's see here. Or do I have the Bengals defense in the Catch Fam League too? Did I end up with them? No, no, I did not. I got the Colts defense. Okay, I just want to make sure. Jason, John, I consider mentioning the Saints over starting them against Tampa Bay. Yeah, I don't disagree with what you're saying at all. Yeah, like I just alluded to. But like I said, I'm going against a team that I'm pretty sure is not even active, and there's no the next best option out there is the Bears, and I'm not comfortable starting them. And then just about every other defense out there is not startable either. So I'm just looking forward, right? The Saints have still been uh, a top 10 fantasy defense on the year. So I'm just going to play them and they're going to be awful. I 100% agree with you, Jason. 100%. All right. So there's our guy, AJ Dillon. Do a little spin move, circle button, and then, wow, great pickup. Yikes. Mr. Mister, I really like the Colts this week. I think they're going to beat the Titans. I think they got a shot. It's going to be a competitive game. Big divisional game. I think they got a shot for sure. Duke, Colts, and Bills. I like that. Jason Kenobi, people sleeping on the Titans. Yeah, this is a big game for the Titans, man. It's a big game for the Colts Titans. Colts can begin to continue to turn their season around after a competitive game against the Ravens, which they lost, and the big win against San Francisco. And now, big game for the Colts. If they win, they can turn the season around theoretically, being 1-1 versus the Titans on the season. And if the Titans win, that's huge for their continued momentum to win that division on the season as well. What was that throw by Aaron Rodgers? What in the world? Let's see here. Mr. San Francisco is on my parlay list. Like that too. I like it. I like it. Jason, I think the Saints are going to get negative points this week. I wouldn't start a defense then. Yeah. So let me read you this lineup, Jason, because I don't disagree with you, but I really don't think it's going to matter. I'm going up against Ryan Fitzpatrick, AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Austin Eckler, which is good. Okay. I'm not going to lie. Those three guys alone could beat me. And I actually don't think I can bench a defense, but those three guys alone could beat me. Okay. But outside of that, he's got Malcolm Brown, Dallas Goddard. Okay. So, I mean, AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Austin Eckler, Dallas Goddard. Okay. Then he's got Miles Sanders, Robbie Gould, and Pittsburgh defense. So he could actually put up a solid stat line around 100 points. But he's got Ryan Fitzpatrick, Malcolm Brown, excuse me, Miles Sanders, and Robbie Gould. So four players who aren't going to play, or at least three players who for sure aren't going to play, and then Miles Sanders, who's probably not going to play. So I'm not too worried about it. And I got Aaron Jones, so I'm already up 14 points. So um, I definitely appreciate you looking out for me, man. And yeah, the Saints might have negative 10 points and I might lose. And if they do, I will let you know so that you can laugh at me for sure. Mr. Titans can beat any team, just a bad spot for them this week. They did lose to the Jets. That is true. They did get demolished by the Cardinals. They're an interesting football team. They look exactly how they did last year. Like they had some fluke games last year, and they had some big wins that were unexpected as well. Chase Brown still deciding on between Herbert Hubbard, Daryl Williams, and Gainwell. Need to start two. I guess depending on how Kylo and Edmonds ends up doing will determine that decision. Ooh. Aaron Jones gets a reception here. Big play. He lost his footing, bro. He was gonna break that. Oh man, he could have broken that, dude. Let's see here, Chase. For me, oh my gosh, it's so tough. We talked about this already, right? For me, I think I'm leaning Herbert and Gainwell though. But I think Hubbard could have a sneaky good game against the Falcons offense. I mean, wow, the Falcons defense, who's awful. I don't mind Hubbard either. I think for me, Williams is out though. But Williams, nah, going up against the Giants. Aaron Jones gets the football again. Mr. Mister, I have Kelsey, but I'm seriously considering starting Gronk. I say start Kelsey, man. It's not a great matchup for Gronk, and I would just give him 1 week coming back from injury. Then he gets a bye week. Let him, get back in the swing of things, and let him get a week off again, and then come back. Then I think he's a strong start. Then at that point, you can start Kelsey and Gronk every week, right? But I mean, don't get me wrong, Gronk injured, coming back from injury, he's used to it. He could definitely find the end zone, but I think Kelsey's got the higher ceiling. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Pack. Aaron Rodgers finds Robert Tonyan, who gets tackled. Oh, is Tonyan really hurt? Wow. My opponent has Tonyan, but I'm definitely not happy to see that. Listen, guys, I love me some Robert Tonyan. I vouched for this guy like crazy in the offseason, preseason. If you guys are ever seriously 1000% bored and lonely, go back and watch probably literally any mock draft I did on this channel, and you will see that I picked Robert Tonyan in like every mock draft or Gasecki. I just said Kenobi says start Kelsey. Chase Brown been really working those waivers, huh? Yeah, I'm 2-5 and without CMC. I feel like at PPR I got to start Gainwell at least. I like Gainwell a lot this week, man. I do. I like the rest of those players, but I probably rate them Herbert. I think I view Herbert and Chuba pretty similar fashion. And then Williams. Roderick, what's going on, man? Should I trade Sutton for Godwin? Yeah, yeah. If you're getting Godwin, I'd say sure. Jerry Judy coming back for the Broncos, right? So going to lose some target share potentially for Sutton. I mean, Sutton's been fine on the season, man, but and don't get me wrong, Godwin's got all these, tons of competition for targets. With Gronk coming back, even with AB going out, right? So yeah, I like the Bucks offense more. So yeah, I'd roll Godwin there, but they're in pretty similar fashion in how they're utilized, right? Let's see here. Bryant, the Packers can't catch a break. Yeah, that's not good for the Packers. Not at all. Tanya is a big part of this offense, although he's been very disappointing on the year. He does take away a defender on a consistent basis. Chase Brown, I feel like Panthers going to bounce back at Hubbard, can find the end zone 1 to 2 times. Could be a sneaky high scoring game. I don't disagree, man. And I think if you have the conviction there, you roll with him because this Falcons defense is bad, like really bad. Yeah, Tanya going to the blue tent, not good. The Bronze Brain, I'm 4-3 with CMC. Hey, more power to you, my guy. Somehow, fair enough. Mister, I grab Godwin. Antonio injury might linger. Gosh, don't remind me, man. I got to find a way to win some fantasy games with freaking AB. It's my main wide receiver. Little dump pass here. Packers finding a way to piece this together, man. Man, a lot of grass on the face mask tonight. That's a good observation by me. All right, so my opponent's officially projected 98 points, and I've been projected 96 points the whole week. Man, this is such a week where I needed Antonio Brown. Needed him. What is my record in that league with CMC? Am I 4-3 or 3-4? I'm 4-3. I'm 4-3 with CMC too somehow. LeBron's brain. Let's see here. Chase Brown, but I can't bench Herbert. This is a good problem to have, I guess. Yeah. I mean, listen to this, man. Okay. In my primary league, okay. Let's see here. I've got Robinson, Herbert, Javonte Williams, Booker, Dearness Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, and David Montgomery. So I understand, your issues overall there. Yeah. It can be tough decisions. All right, let's see here. First attempt for the Packers. Rogers looking to throw. Kind of shuffle passes it to Jones. Incomplete pass. All right, let's see. Mister. Also, Sam Darnold is playing for his job this week. I agree. No, reportedly Panthers in talks with Texans for Deshaun Watson at one point, but it now looks like they're out of talks. But that still says a lot about confidence in Sam Darnold, right? James, they'll have more Murray and D Hop. Hey, there's still time, man. This game is not. I mean, this game is still close. Even if the Packers score right here, it's only a 2 point or 2 score game, and that means Cardinals are going to come out here and try and have another drive like they just did. So don't give up faith just yet, guys. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Let's see what happens here. I was about to say, Aaron Jones is wide open. Can he find the end zone? No. Gosh, 7. Oh, wow. He is a strong running back for his size, man. All right, CEG, just at the Kyler trade, it was get AJ Brown and Kyler, and I give away Tannehill and Tyreek. I might try to get a running back for AJ, maybe because I have Devontae and DK. Who should I try to get? For AJ Brown alone, aim for James Robinson and throw in another. Who's another player you're willing to trade? I mean, I say you just go all out, man. You got your quarterback. You still got Devontae and DK, man. Go out and and take a swing on a number one back, man. He's maybe not as flashy of a name, maybe just right outside, right around the top 10 mark. Who are you thinking? Who are you thinking, man? Let me know. Chase Brown, because I have to win this week. That's why it's so important. I absolutely understand, man. Um, I don't mind Chuba. I think you're talking me into liking Chuba, but the Niners haven't been particularly good against running backs. So don't mind Herbert either. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, San Francisco's 17th against opposing running backs. I guess it's okay, right? Okay. Geez Louise, what's going on? Start Burrow or Tom Brady this week? I want to start Burrow because he's playing Jets, but Tom is Tom. Tom sure as hell is Tom. That's a great question, Geez Louise. Let us know in the chat. Tom Brady versus the Saints, Joe Burrow versus the Jets. I think I'm still in Joe Burrow here. I mean, I think it's a great problem to have. Either way, you're going to get a good start, right? Let me know where your mindset is at, Geez Louise, but I think I'm leaning, rolling with Burrow and the Bengals offense the way their production has looked lately. Guys, make sure you're hitting that like on your way in while you guys are hanging out for the night. I appreciate everyone coming out for the Thursday night football hangout. Great fantasy Q&A, man. It's been great vibes tonight. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that sub button down below and become part of the catch fam tonight. Chase Brown, I'll probably make the wrong decision. Just don't overthink it, man. Go with your gut, follow your conviction, man. Just don't overthink it, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. So don't overthink it. Play who you ultimately think is going to get you the most points, man. Jerry, come on, Cobb. Yeah, let's go, Cobb. We need to see Cobb in the end zone here. Let's see here. LeBron's brain. Do you watch college football? To be honest, not really. Yeah, just being 100% honest, not quite. Usually some bowl games and stuff towards the end, playoffs and championship now that they have that. But uh just being honest, I don't watch a whole lot. Oh man, Tanyan's going inside now very slowly. That sucks, man. I love Robert Tanyan. All right. All right, Jerry. We got Cobb. He's lined up here. Let's see. 3rd and 5 for the Packers. And he's open. Yes. Touchdown, Jerry. We touchdown Randall Cobb, but let's go, Jerry. Yes. Yes. Oh man, let's go. Let's go. Iron out what's going on. I traded Debo for Calvin Ridley and Carson. Did I win? Uh I think I'd rather have Debo, but I still like Calvin Ridley on the season. Yeah. And I mean, if you were hurting at the running back position, then I don't mind that at all. Not at all. But I really like me some Debo Samuel. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're hurting at RB depth down the stretch, I think it'll help you. And I think Calvin Ridley's still a great wide receiver 1.5. So I don't hate it. CG, I think can I try to get Joe Henderson or Joe Mixon, but I probably would have to package another person like Devontae Booker or someone like that. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yeah. I mean, AJ Brown and Devontae Booker for Joe Mixon or Henderson's a fair trade. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Geez Louise, yeah, everyone in my league. Let's see here. Sorry. Everyone in my league said start Tom, but I feel like Burrow is the move here. Hey, it's a great matchup. Let's see here. Pull up the stats. I mean, technically, the Jets are the 10th best team against opposing quarterbacks in the league. Don't get me wrong. Um, but a lot of that has been that a lot of quarterbacks they faced have not had to put up a lot of points, right? So I technically it's not the greatest matchup. But listen, man, Tom Brady is number one in fantasy right now. But the Saints are the second best team in the league against opposing quarterbacks. So you can go either way. All right, let's see here. Okay, Mr. Okay, first I'm a Saints fan. Immediately take away Evans. Go look at the pass against Saints. Lattimore shuts him down. No AB or hurt AB. I'd say Gronk, maybe Tom hits 280 and two. Great analysis there by Mr. Fournette gets a TD. I lean Burrow. Jason Kenobi says start Tom. It's a good problem. Like I think both of these quarterbacks are fine enough starts for the week, but we could argue both sides here. Absolutely, absolutely. Jerry, wow, what a night! Yeah, let's go, Randall Cobb. Let's go. Lattimore is Evan's dad. I love when those two face each other, man. I love it. I love it. It's always a great matchup. Yeah, Tom Brady, number one in fantasy right now. Uh Saints on the season, number two, against quarterback position. But listen, man, I mean, he's got some great stat lines against good defenses. I mean, LA is number six. He put up 28 points against them. Chicago's number 13. He absolutely torched them last week. So I mean, Tom is Tom for what I'm saying, like you guys already said. So Jerry, so Cobb is just red zone dependent, nothing bad against that. Yeah, I mean, apparently. Uh gosh, man, he made that move and I was just like, oh my God, are you really gonna tell me that Randall Cobb's gonna catch second touchdown? Let's go. And kind of the interesting thing when you see like oh, look at that touchdown, man. When you see like a group of misfit wide receivers line up, is the defense doesn't really know like who to cover because they're not they haven't watched film on this group of receivers, right? Mister, like who is the Jets QB anyways? Is it White or a 90-year-old Joe Flacco? I believe they've announced that White is getting the start. So yeah, it should be White. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty against the pack. TS is Hopkins back and good to go. He is back in. Yeah, Hopkins is playing. Geez Louise, I have Gronk, Gesicki, and Waller injured. Who am I starting? Who? I'm leaning Gasecki there. It's not a great matchup, but I'm leaning Gasecki. I want to give Gronk another week to get back in the swing of things. They called pass interference on that. That wasn't even a catchable ball. Okay, whatever. I still want Kyler to score a touchdown. Yeah, I mean it's a good question to use Louise, but I'm leaning Gasecki. It's a tough matchup against the Bills, but I'm starting him this week. I think the game script is there. All right, little handoff here to James Conner for about 3 yards. All right, let's see let me know where your headspace is at, G's Louise, though. Let me know. Oh, Hopkins is on the sideline. I'm sorry, guys. He was back in. Now he's on the sideline. I'm sorry. My bad there. All right, 2nd and 8 here, and little play action. And Kyler Murray's running like a gazelle, dude. He's so fast. All right, good run by Mr. Kyler. You guys got in this game. Can the Cardinals come back and win this thing? They score on this drive. They're right back in this. Dude, Kyler is so fast. Oh my gosh. All right, 3rd and 1. And it's a handoff. And Connor makes a move and picks up the first down. That's Edmonds, though, and he's injured. Dude, I'm telling you, I cannot. Oh gosh, it's his shoulder too, and he's been dealing with that all. Yeah. Hey, if you own Connor, I mean, you guys know we hate to see injuries, but that might do it for Edmonds, man. I mean, this injury's been for real, and he's been playing through it, and that might do it, man. That might give Connor some more stock, man. Yeah, that's bad. We hate to see that, man. We hate to see that. Yikes. Jeez Louise, let me know where your headspace is at with that tight end choice, though. I'd say Gasecki. I really would. I got one of those feelings, but I mean, he's like tight end 3 on the year, man. That protection's been there outside of weeks 1 and week 2. So, uh, Chase Edmonds hurt. Yeah, that's yikes. Chase, I was hoping he wouldn't re-aggravate it because I played him hard to sit Hopkins. Yeah, how are you going to bench Hopkins, man? When if he's got healthy designation, Doesn't matter if he's going up against Deion Sanders, like you're starting him, man. Mr. Always injury on Thursday. Yeah, these short weeks, man. I mean, they're painful, man. Like they're not good for NFL players. However you want to swing it, they're not. Chase Brown. I'm always playing against Edmonds, but hate to hear it. Yeah, TS same Chase. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got Tanyan against me, and I hate to see him get injured, man. I hate it. Hate to see anyone get injured, man. But we got ourselves a ball game here, guys. Especially if the Cardinals find the end zone. I mean, they don't even need to find the end zone. They can kick a field goal. They're right back in this game. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see here. Geez Louise, I was thinking Gronk, but on the other end, Gasecki has been going off. Although that was against worst matchups, this week against a good Bills D makes it a hard choice for me. I think he got the conviction in Gronk. He can take the chance there. I'm just a little wary of him. First game back from injury, but hey, like I said, man, he is used to playing coming back from injuries. Right, he's been injured very frequently in his career. Wow. Apparently, I can't talk tonight, but nonetheless, man. I got a lot of conviction in Gasecki. You know, but I don't hate it, man. I mean, I think Gronk can certainly find the end zone, right? Which should be a pretty competitive game. Or at least I think Jameis Winston is going to try and make it as much of a competitive game as possible, going up against his old team. Uh, so I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it. I feel a little bit better about Gasecki in full PPR. If it's half PPR standard, I mean, Gronk might be the better option, though. But I don't hate it. It's still Gronk, man. Let's see here. Mister, what's your Madden record against Steven? We're now 3-3. So, well, at least on the catch, official streams, we're 3-3. So, we got to keep track of that, man. We're gonna have to decide when this tourney ends, but it's nowhere near over. I think we got to make it like a 20 game tourney or something. Chase Brown worried about Zeke if Dak doesn't start. No, no. Are they lean heavy on Zeke or on run? Yeah, yeah. I don't worry about Zeke ever, man. He's gonna get that volume. Yeah, of course, if Zeke is out there, it's going to be better. But uh, more red zone opportunities as they move the football around. But I don't worry about Zeke. Although, I mean, last season, right? I mean, teams just got used to stacking the box against the Cowboys, but that was when Dak was injured long term. So I worry more about Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz this week than I worry about Zeke. Big throw here by Kyler, incomplete pass. Jerry, I think it's 3-3 as of last night. Yeah. We had well, we played Bucks and Chiefs, and Steven there were some bullcrap plays in that game, man. There's no way he should have beat me, but it happened. And we had a good game. What did we do? Lions and Texans? Yeah. That was a much funner game. Let's see here. Jake, if I can get Mike Williams or McLaurin in a trade for McCaffrey, how much should I ask for and which one? Jason says ask for both, and I agree. Start big and move down. If you can't, then I mean I worry when CMC comes back how much value he's going to show for you guys. Oh, Chase Edmonds is back. Okay, my call's wrong. He ain't done. He's back. Okay. Um, if you had to choose between the two, I think McLaurin's going to be a little bit more consistent, but gosh, Williams has been good this year. 4th and 1 coming up for the Cardinals. Let me know which one you're thinking about. Geez Louise. Also, Ridley or Fournette as a flex have AJ Brown and Jamar Chase. Ooh, let's go. But anyways, I guess I actually get the question. Ridley versus the Panthers, going to be a tough matchup. I like Fournette. Fournette's not a great matchup either, but I like Fournette, the volume that he's getting, man. And you guys know I lean RB. Cardinals going for it on 4th down, and it's catch by Zach Ertz. I lean Fournette. But if you go Ridley, I don't mind it either. Zach Ertz and James Conner combined for 9.7 points. Shake my head. There's still time, man. Still time. But I'm hoping for no passing touchdowns, not gonna lie. Decent we Swift and Henderson as the RBs. Okay, RBs are stacked. I would still go Fournette, man. I lean RB heavy. I'm biased, but I'd still go for Fournette. But if you go Ridley, I mean, I don't think it's an awful play, but I mean, we might see Stephon Gilmore out there. If we don't, then you might want to think about Ridley though. Let's see here. Edmonds back in, says LeBron's brain. Yeah, I'm surprised. Jerry, you guys should have a 7-game series. You're given 4 teams randomly and have to use all of them at least once in the tourney. We could think about that. We could think about that for sure. How many of you guys play or have Xbox Live and play Madden? That's another question for the off season I have for you guys. Let's see here. Little screen to AJ Green for the first down. Duke, I'm thinking McLaurin more, but he's not deep on wide receiver past that. Might need to throw in some stuff if I'm getting both. Maybe if you've got a lower end wide receiver, that you don't worry about trading. But you can think about it. Let me know what you're thinking. Jason Kenobi, there's 1.9 more for Ertz. Yeah, depending on scoring format, but yeah, absolutely. Big drive here for the Cards. And Zach Ertz, another score. I mean, not another score. I'm sorry, another reception. All right, let's see. Cardinals driving down the field, man. Hey, Zach Ertz putting together pretty solid night in PPR. Steven! Jason Kenobi in 2021. Who the hell plays non PPR? Hey, I'm all for PPR, but I understand your point. But if you play standard, I get it, man. I've been there. Half PPR. I'm currently playing half PPR, so I get it. Steven, what's up, man? How you feeling? James Conner finds the end zone again. Hey, hey, man. James Conner having a good night. Cards defense so confused. John told me to play them. I think your defense a must-start video might say otherwise. But listen, man, it made sense. I mean, this call by you, Steven, made sense. Okay. Packers down all 7 receivers except for Randall Cobb. Short week, but maybe we got to leave Thursday night football defenses off the board in those videos, man. I mean, maybe that's what it is, but the call made sense, but obviously uh it's not happening. But hey, you're not gonna get them all every week, man. I mean, fantasy's too unpredictable. So hey, if you're doing your due diligence, man, no one's gonna be mad at you except for maybe Jerry. LeBron's brain. Do you pour the milk before the cereal? No, no, LeBron's brain. Does anyone do that? That's like just asking for disaster. The cheese string question was much more applicable here. But do you pour the milk before the cereal? Steven, I eat cereal with water. Duke says Steven. Steven, we were just talking about the Madden games, Madden tournaments, some ideas for that. Basically, everyone was saying how you're going to lose. Jason, damn it now, I'm actually regretting benching him. Yeah. Having a good night. Jerry, I like to pour I like to pour the milk into the cereal box. That's funny. Dude, this week has flown by. I feel like every Thursday or Friday night stream, I always bring this up. But A, this football season is flying by. B, this fantasy season is flying by. And C, this entire year is flying by. Like, it's almost Thanksgiving. Like, this weekend is Halloween. And that means it's almost Christmas. And that means my wife and I are having our newborn born at the end of January. Like, I don't know what happened to this year, man. It's great. It's awesome. There's a lot to look forward to. And I love me some holiday season, baby. But what happened to this year? Do you guys have that feeling as well? Steven, John, you run slants and a go route every play. I mean, it's funny you say that, Steven, because we have an equal record right now. I mean, if you really knew what I was going to do every play, I don't think we'd have an equal record at 3-3, my guy. But it's a lot more fun when I'm on here and you're not, and I can talk crap and I can't hear you say anything back, but, man, if you have me figured out, then you gotta beat me, broski. LeBron's brain. If you could pick one food rest of season, what is it and why? That's a good question. Just one singular food. What have I been eating a lot of lately? I've been eating turkey sandwiches lately, man. Uh, so I think I'd eat turkey sandwiches. Let's see. Steven, we're almost at middle of season. I know after this week, we're halfway through, basically. I mean, this is 17th game now, which is, but yeah, basically. Uh, sorry, I lost my spot. Jerry, I really can't believe Connor played well every week other than week 1 through 2. Yeah, he's been super consistent. I'm beating myself up for not drafting him, man. Steven with the run to the right side every play. Stephen John, I just want to say did a ton of analysis and thorough research, and the end result is I have better hair than you. I mean, I'm not gonna argue that, man. Mr. Fisher, that's good news. Congratulations on the baby. Appreciate that, man. What team is he slash she gonna like? It's a little baby girl, and uh I guess the Broncos, Colts, and Washington football team. As you guys know, I have problems staying loyal. Aaron Rodgers, little play action on 1st and 10. And he's what was that play? Why is he looking for a flag? He got sacked. But appreciate that, Mr. By the way. Steven says, Jerry, it works every time. Jeez Louise. The guy in first in my league has Mahomes, Kamara, Cup, Henry, Pitts, Zeke, Jefferson, Devontae Adams, D Hop, Rams, D, and Matt Gay. Yikes. Yikes. How many players are in that league, my guy? James Zhao projected to lose by 8. Start 49ers instead of Tampa. Start Tony Davis or Daryl over Daryl Williams. Yeah, I'd roll with the Niners. I think you get more upside out of that. I think this Saints game could end up being pretty competitive. Um, but I don't know, man. You want to bet against Jameis going up against his old team? I mean, I'm not going to tell you no, man. I don't know if Tony plays. I consider him. Davis just too inconsistent, man. Too boomer bust. I would start Williams over Davis. Tony, I think you can consider though. Oz, now I'm happy with Connor. Pick it up, Ertz. Yeah, Ertz has had a decent night PPR, but obviously no end zone. So Chase Brown, I like Daryl Williams this week, James. I don't mind Williams either, man. I think he's got a better shot to find the end zone. I mean, PPR value, Tony might have more, but Williams probably has a better shot to find the end zone. All right, 3rd and 1 for the pack, and it's first down to number 81, whoever that is. So I don't know half these players playing tonight. um, Steven Scott, Connor is balling. Yeah, geez Louise, 6. Dude, I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a 6-man league. I mean, it's a unique challenge within itself. You got to start the right guys every week with the amount of points that are going up. You got to draft the right guys. But it looks like that team drafted the right guys. So, Oz, I made bad decisions after week 4. I dropped Waddle, Kaseki, Damian Harrison, Fournette to pick up Moss, Patterson, Chuba Hubbard, and Dawson Knox. Now all 4 are doing great. Shake my head. Yeah, but those aren't awful pickups. Like you can still win with the guys that you picked up. But uh yeah, I mean it made sense why you did it at the time. But those aren't awful pickups, man. Let's see here. Worries with D Hop's injury moving forward. Of course, there's going to be worries. I mean, uh, just being that it's a hamstring injury and that these things linger around, man. Of course, it's going to be worried, but we'll just have to monitor it week to week like every other injury, man. It sucks though. TS, my team this week is Cousins, Kamara, Swift, Hopkins, Sanders, Gooder, Pittman, Bears. Might switch to Steelers and Zerline. I love it. Sat Rogers. Oh, there you go. Good call there. Well, I mean, I guess he's done all right tonight, but Cousins maybe a little bit more upside, right? Stephen, I've heard people give support to the Lobster Man himself, Jameis against the Bucks. I don't understand that. Do you think Bucks are good play? Cards had me questioning my entire life. It's gonna go one for me. It's gonna go one way or the other. You know. Um, Jameis shows up or Jameis shows up like old Jameis and throws 5 picks. All right, let's see here. All right, guys. 2nd and 6. Are the Packers about to put this game away? Because I mean, this is a pretty important drive, right? Quick throw here. Oh no, a fumble and it goes out of bounds. And the ref puts his hat down where it went out. I don't know if I've seen that. Is that a thing they do? Do I know football? I like this guy Renfree. Hey, that's a forced fumble. I mean, that's a point for the Cardinals defense, right? Right? That's not good for me. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, 2 forced fumbles, giving up 301 yards though. All right, let's see here. Geez Louise, yeah, to mark it where it goes out of bounds. Okay, yeah, I feel like that is a thing. I just don't know why I feel like haven't seen that in a while. All right, timeout here. See what happens. Steelers got the Browns. Bucks got the Saints. Cowboys got the Vikings. Chiefs got the Giants. Interesting. Gonna be a good week of football, guys. Probably a little bit better than last week, that's for sure. All right, gotta check something real quick, guys. All right, let's see. Mr. Fisher, Saints don't stand a chance without Thomas. Hell, hopefully he'll be back next week against the Falcons. Ooh, big run by Aaron Jones. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't think that the Saints are going to win this game by any means, but in terms of fantasy, maybe the Bucks show up a little bit offensively, right? Chiefs might win a game. They might. They need to. It's going to be very, very bad if they don't. I'll tell you that much. Stevens says Bucks should be able to handle. Chase Prater looking like he's going to end up with 3 points. Yeah. Not a good night for the Cardinals, fantasy wise. And the Packers just wanting to drain this clock, man, and get out of here with a win and head back home. Chiefs better win, says Steven. Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Oz, trying to trade George Kittle and Chuba Hubbard for Jonathan Taylor. Cross your fingers. Think that's a great trade if you pull it off. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. TS, do you think Ingram coming back hurts or helps Kamara by taking some more load off? I mean, it helps in a sense, yeah. But in terms of the red zone, it might hurt him a little bit. But I think Kamara overall is going to be just fine. So we'll see, man. Chase Brown. At least I'm playing Edmonds and Kyler, so I'd rather have Packers run clock than Cards putting up points. Yeah, it's a tough night for Cardinals fantasy owners for sure, man. Geez Louise, closest game this week, score predictions. Mine is Cowboys Vikings 31-28. I mean, I think that's a great call. It might be this game right here. We'll find out, man. Uh oh, Chase. At least I'm playing. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. Ooh, big run by Aaron Jones. Big run by Aaron Jones. There you go, guys. Don't be worried if you own Aaron Jones. He's still balling. Hill is going to carry the Chiefs offense. He certainly might. Yeah, he certainly might. Look at that juke move by Aaron Jones, man. If Cobb scores again, I might buy a Cobb jersey. Steelers Browns could be a close game, geez Louise. Titans Colts, potentially a close game. Patriots Chargers. Am I overthinking that one? But yeah, I think Cowboys Vikings is a good call too. Dude, I will go crazy, Jerry, if Cobb scores touchdown here. Steven, this is the best coaching performance of LaFleur's career. It might be. It might actually be, Steven. Flag down on that play. Chase Brown, I'm worried I got to face Hill and Chase. Wish me luck. Yeah, that's a huge ceiling combined. So I do wish you luck there. Steven, Jerry, every time he does well, I think of you. What about me, Steven? I know you don't care about me. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. All right, please, 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 can we see some Randall Cobb action? Please. Gosh, they've shown this replay like 1,000 times. All right, where's Cobb? Cobb on the left side. I mean, they're gonna put us. They're gonna have. Wow, I can't talk. They're gonna have Buda Baker. Baker. Wow, at least help Cobb here, right? And Aaron Rodgers incomplete pass, looking for the flag. They should get it. That's huge for the Packers. Miss Mister, go check the games with 4-point spreads this year. Almost all end up with 3-point wins. Colts, Ravens, Steelers, Seahawks. These teams don't get blown out. That Browns game gonna be ugly. Mister, our true statistical analysis. Like I said, guys, I'm a little out of it tonight, but I don't know if I just spoke words or not, but I love these stats you bring up, man. I love these spread stats you bring up, my guy. Jesus Louise, Titans Colts, I feel like will either be close win for Titans or Titans will ball out with Derek and AJ. Could definitely happen. Jerry, wow, Steven, it's nice to know that you think of me. Chase, I wish Steven thought of me. He does. He does. And Aaron Jones is in the end zone. Maybe. Maybe. Yep. They're calling a touchdown. And he is flapping around. So for those of you that own Aaron Jones, great start this week. No score for Randall Cobb there. Jeez Louise, the catch. What's your lineup this week? Sure. Let's get into it. All right. My primary league with our co-host Steven. Let's see where we're at, man. It's not pretty this week. I got Carson Wentz, James Robinson, Khalil Herbert, Randall Cobb, Tim Patrick, Mike Gesicki, Javonte Williams, Matt Gay, the Bengals defense. My bench is Lamar Jackson, David Montgomery, Christian McCaffrey, Devonta Booker, Dearness Johnson, Antonio Brown, and Dalton Schultz. Then let's see here. The catch family. I've got Josh Allen, Ezekiel Elliott, Dearness Johnson, Jamar Chase, Jarvis Landry, Tyler Higbee, Miles Sanders, Randy Bullock, the Colts defense. My bench is Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, David Montgomery, and Mike Gesicki. In my 20-man league, man, I got Trevor Lawrence, Corey Davis, Jerry Judy, Aaron Jones, Kenneth Gainwell, Jared Cook, James Robinson, Tim Patrick on the bench. Rondell Moore on my bench, who I'm dropping after this. I mean, I already have a waiver in for Khalif Raymond, but I'm dropping him. Tua. Then I made some moves today, man. I picked up Tyrod Taylor now that Jerry Judy is back. So I picked up Tyrod Taylor. I put him on my IR. And then I picked up Deshaun Watson too. So now I got 4 quarterbacks on this team. It's pretty valuable in 20-man league. Then I got Zane Gonzalez. And then I got the Saints defense. So, all right, let's see. Stephen Chase, I'm thinking of you, man. Jerry, I'll have whatever John's having. There you go. Steven, I will have you my thoughts going against Tyreek and Jamar. Yeah. Yeah, he'll need it. Chase for real, I'll need it, man. Jeez Louise, wow. Chase Brown, he also has Evans, but at least Lattimore should handle him. Yeah. Big beast. That mullet is deadly. Hey, I respect a mullet, man. I respect a strong mullet. Jeez Louise, how did you manage to get Aaron Jones in a 20-man league? He was my first pick. I think I had the 7th overall pick, 8th overall pick. That live stream is somewhere. But yeah, he was my first pick. Yeah, just gonna be first round pick. Yeah, he was. Steven John in a personal league. I dropped Rams defense for Colts defense to take advantage of the next 2 weeks. You like that move? Playing weak opponent this week and got a strong opponent next week. Playing Tyler next week, got to win. Oh, Jones touchdown did get removed. Steven, no, I don't like that. When did you do that? Steven, don't do that, man. I want the Colts defense back. Steven, did you see that Justin Tucker got dropped because he's on bye week? I know that's making you itch. Steven, don't get the Colts defense, man. I don't want the Bengals defense long term. Why are you being a jerk? Aaron Jones gets stuffed. Hey, I don't mind this. This is taking more time off for Kyler Murray and company to do something against me, so I don't mind this. One more shot for Cobb. One more shot for Cobb, says Jerry. Jerry, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm going to wait for John's play-by-play. All right. Aaron Jones just got stuffed after the touchdown got wiped away. Jeez Louise, which pick were you in the first? I think I was seventh. I think I was seventh or eighth. Tyler or Steven, I got boss. Bro, just drop the Colts defense. You don't need to win. Who do you think you are? Think you're entitled to win? All right. Delay of game or timeout? They took the delay of game. So I think they want to throw the football. So they'll be at what, the 5 or 6 yard line? Or no, dude, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to murder someone. His players don't know what they're doing. Yeah, the tight end who was filling in for Tanya and like came in motion and they couldn't get the play off. Okay. Ooh. Some debates about Tucker Boss. Tucker Boss. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Jeez Louise says, dang, that's a win. Oh, yeah. And I don't know if you're referring to my Aaron Jones pick or if the Packers scored and I haven't seen it yet. And, oh, Aaron Rodgers. Did he get in? Aaron Rodgers, Judy, trying to get into the end zone there on the scramble. I think he might be down at the 1. He gave it his all, man. That was like John Elway in the Super Bowl-esque. Look at him lowering his shoulder. Dangerous play by A-Rod. Oh, yeah, he's down at the 1. No score. Do they go for it here? Because if you don't go for it and you give it to the Cardinals, man, the Cardinals score, it's game over. But if you kick the field goal, it's the same scenario. So you got to go for it. And there's plenty of time left for the Cardinals with 2 timeouts. Dude, remember Jake Plummer? Yeah, I do. Boss Fan Fat, starter sit Dak or Tannehill. If Tannehill or if I mean Dak might not play. I mean, you're starting Dak if he's healthy, of course. If he gets the designation to play, then you're starting Dak. If he doesn't play, then you're starting Tannehill. Let's see. How are you doing, Boss Fan Fat? It's good to see you, my guy. Good to have you out here tonight. Rogers just reminded me of him on that play. Fair enough. All right. 4th and goal for the Packers. Let's see what they can do here. Yeah, they got to go for it. And it's a tip ball. Tip ball. Play action to Aaron Jones. Cardinals tip the ball. Cardinals going to get the ball here. 3 minutes, 23 seconds, 2 timeouts. Starting basically from their own end zone. Wow. Wow. Great tip at the line there, man. That's the type of play where you wish Devontae Adams was around, man. Let's see here. Boston Fat. The thing is, the Cowboys are winning by a lot of they might rest Dak though. A lot they might rest Dak though. Wow, Dak though. I could see that. I could see that. But I like the game script more. I mean, the Colts defense has been pretty good. So Chase Brown, come on, Prater. Game tying field goal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was almost a safety for the Cardinals. Oh my gosh. Jason, I don't see them winning a lot against Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, Minnesota is one of these. They're like probably the best worst team in the NFL. Like every year, they're just that team that can win, but also they don't win. They play very well. Wow, I'm so surprised that was not a safety. Mr. Minnesota usually keeps it close. Jeez Louise, they won't blow up the Vikings though. I think it'll be a competitive game, which helps the Cowboys. Whoa, Christian Kirk slipped. Wow, this is a sad drive so far for the Cardinals. They got to pick up first down from their own end zone here. Kyler not looking happy here. Oh, DeAndre Hopkins going in. Is this a bit of a distraction? Is this Terrell Owens in the Super Bowl? Yeah, Christian Kirk straight up slipped there. Especially the spread is 2.5. There you go. Jason, has Aaron Jones been lining up as wide receiver or SMTH's carries are lower than Dylan? Jones is getting the PPR value for sure. And he's getting the goal line carries. So that's what you want, right? That's what you want. And he's getting both of those. All right. 3rd and 10. Kyler dropping back. All the time the world finds a wide open AJ Green. Big pickup, first down. Hey man, Cardinals can win this game. Steven says Kyler is so good. Well, eh, he can win this game. Cardinals can easily win this game right now and stay undefeated. So this game is on Kyler's hands, and it's a first down. First down to Christian Kirk, and they are in field goal range officially, with the 2-minute warning about to come up, and 2 timeouts. Boston fan. Also, I need more opinions on who to start at flex. Cole Beasley versus Miami or Melvin Gordon versus Washington football team. Ooh, is it PPR, Boss Man Fat? Listen, I think Melvin Gordon definitely has a chance to find the end zone, but in PPR, man, you're starting Cole Beasley against this Miami defense, right? I mean, Melvin Gordon's got a chance for sure, but I think the higher ceiling is definitely going to be Cole Beasley. Geno Smith has a better playoff record than Russell Wilson. He's undefeated. Geno, says Steven. PPR Boston Fat. I would lean Cole Beasley there. I think there's a higher ceiling for Cole Beasley. I'd lean Cole Beasley. All right. All right, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button, man. Make sure if you guys are new here that you do consider subscribing down below, man. Let me know what's going on, man. Let me know what's going on with you guys as we count down this game. I'm going to play 1 or 2 games of Madden after the game here. Then we'll wind down for the night. So keep the Q&A going, man. It's already 11:30. This game's taking forever. But Mr. Brister, is Knox out still? Yes. I don't think he's going to play this week. From what I've looked into, I think he's out for the week. All right, Kyler Murray changing the play. Snaps the football. Screen to Rondell Moore. And a good gain of about 9 yards there. This is going to be interesting, guys. We got ourselves a football game. Aaron Rodgers is probably steaming because the Packers should be in a winning position right now. But he just doesn't have his guys out there. All right, we'll see what happens. 2nd 1, Kyler calling some audibles again. Let's see. Snaps the football. Quick pass again. Christian Kirk. And he got out of bounds. So the clock stops. Man, the Cardinals might win this football game, man. This is going to get interesting. 1:21 left. They're past field goal range. They got 2 timeouts. This does not look good if you're a Packers fan. Let's see what happens. And a high snap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Packers almost got that. Oh my gosh. Kyler recovers it. And it looks like the Cardinals took a timeout. Wow. Bad snap. Kyler doesn't get it. Oh, the Packers were half a yard away from getting that ball. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right. Cardinals take a timeout. Yeah, they're showing the replay of the Aaron Jones score that got called back. I think he was down. Yeah, they're showing this replay, and it does not look like he crossed the goal line. Yeah. I mean, at this point, does it make sense for the Packers to have kicked the field goal? because now you got second and 18, right? And now the Cardinals are technically in field goal range, but it's a long one, right? So technically, I mean, if the Cardinals don't score, then you're up, right? A field goal doesn't win the game. So I get going for the touchdown. Like I said, I thought it made sense. As wow, big play here. Big play by Chase Edmonds. Big gain there, about 24, 26 yards there. Clock is rolling. Jeez Louise, gonna watch the game now. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Less than a minute, man. Less than a minute. Let's see what happens. Big play there. And did the Cardinals take a timeout? Looks like it. 49 seconds left. 49 seconds left. Chase Brown. Kyler and Edmonds. Dumb garbage time. Need Freighter field goal. Hey, I hope for your sake it happens, man. Dude, there's so many Packers fans in the stands. Packers fans are like crazy, man. Crazy loyal. Oh, Aaron Rodgers is steaming, man. He is steaming. He can't do it on his own. Can't do it on his own. Or can he? Steven, this game. Sorry, Steve. I know what you meant. Steven meant this game. I just had to read it like that. All right, all right. It's gonna get interesting. Okay. Kyler taking off. Already got a gain of 9. Holy cow. That took like half a second. Man, you just got to think this Packers defense is banged up. The secondary is very thin. Packers were in position to take the lead, man. I mean, not just take the lead, but secure a win, right? Man, I'm getting scared that I really didn't want Kyler to get any garbage time points, but he might do so. And Kyler gets tackled, but it looks like he picked up the first down. Clock is going to roll. He does not pick up the first down. Okay, they're calling it short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. They got 27 seconds ticking down, 26, 25. Oh, no, they gave it to him. They gave it to him. They gave him the first down. 20 seconds on the clock. Snap the football. It's a delayed handoff to Chase Edmonds. He's down. They got to dude, they got to move. They got to move. Are they gonna clock this? Oh, they had a timeout. I did not know they had a timeout. I thought they called their final timeout. Okay. My bad. This is why I'm not a commentator. All right. 15 seconds. Kyler's kind of hobbling, man. Why does he always do that? Does he just like to walk like that? Yeah, Murray's limping a little, guys. I mean, he's probably fine, but I mean, when you run the football like this, what? I mean, okay, you guys are saying bro, what, and OMG, and of course I'm gonna play behind. So I'm anticipating something very cool happening. No way, LOL. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just saw it. I just saw it. Yes, that helps me too in fantasy. That helps me. And Kyler's down. Uh-oh, that's not good, man. That's that's not good. That's as bad of a ending to this game that the Cardinals could have had. There's a Packers fan. Did you guys see that Packers fan? Oh gosh, that's bad for Kyler, man. I don't like that, man. Do not like that at all. Was there PI on this play by the Packers? I think that's even. What a play. Oh my god. What just happened? I haven't processed this yet, guys. That's like if I ever got an interception in the NFL, that's what it would look like right there. Aaron's freaking out. Aaron Rodgers so happy. Can you blame him? Is Kyler hurt or just sad? Or both? Probably both, right? Man, that sucks though. If Kyler's hurt, I do not want to see that at all. Do not want to see that at all. What in the world just happened, guys? Oh my gosh, man. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta turn on my fan, then we're jumping into Madden, then we're breaking this down. What in the world? They had one job, don't turn the ball over, says Jason. Give me 1 second, guys. What just happened? Can't believe the game ended like that. Unreal. What? What was that? What did we just witness, guys? Can anyone explain to me what that was? Because I don't know if I can explain to you guys what that was. Wow. Okay. Packers win 24-21. So I ended up with between Kyler, the Cardinals, and Robert Tanyan against me, 16.46 points. Randall Cobb got me exactly 15 points. I'm now projected to win by 6 points. But I still have Nick Chubb, Daryl Henderson. Nick Chubb versus Pittsburgh, decent matchup in my respect. Daryl Henderson versus Houston, not good for me. Diggs versus Miami, not good for me. Sutton versus Washington, not good for me. McLaurin versus Denver, okay. Nick Folk at the Chargers. So hey, I have not won this fantasy matchup by any means, but that was a great outcome for me tonight for sure. Geez Louise, that was Dan Campbell play calling at its peak. Troy Smith, just glad Aaron Jones didn't score 45 points like he should have. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I'm just wow. I don't know what to say. Geez Louise got Daryl Henderson, Tom Brady, and Gronk as free agents. Yikes. Yikes. Kudos to you, man. Wow. I don't even know. Wow. Okay. CG, do you think Kyler will be okay just traded for him? I don't know. I hope so, man. But your guess is as good as mine. Unfortunately, we don't know how serious this is. I mean, I hope it's not serious by all means, but we'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. It's never good, man. It's never good. Uh, I certainly hope Kyler Murray is okay for those of you who have him. All right, let's see here. Let's get Madden on the screen for y'all. Wow, that was a football game. Jeez. All right. I don't know what to say. Gee, wow. I have Rodgers and Jones. That last drive, man. That last drive was that whole. I mean, that was a great football game. That was a great football game, man. Wow. Whew. James, projected to lose by 6. I have Henry, Henderson, Ridley, Kelsey, Darrell Williams, Bass, and 49ers left. Opponent has Stafford, Pittman, Keenan Allen, Swift, Chubb. For net, suck up and Broncos left. Is there a chance? There's absolutely a chance, man. Especially since you have Derrick Henry. Yeah. You absolutely got a shot. For sure. I mean, being projected to lose by 6 isn't that much, man. You're basically right in there, man. You're good. You got a shot for sure, man. But I will say, I mean, the Swift Chubb for net scares me, but you definitely got a shot. Absolutely. I just realized that I did not share Madden on the stream. Sorry. There we go. All right. CG, at least he was walking off, but he was being assisted. So check tomorrow probably. Yeah, we probably won't know until we get like an MRI of some sort or something like that. So we'll definitely keep you posted, man. And we'll see what we can figure out tomorrow, but we probably won't know. What game? Jerry, I didn't see what happened. I'm trying to look for it. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy. I know he's getting the game ball though. Yeah, for sure. Overturning a touchdown for Jones, then stopping Rodgers at the 1. Yeah, that was wild too. We'll see what happens. All right, I got to practice some new plays since Steven says he knows all my plays and Madden now. JT moving Antonio Gibson or Myers at my flex or Tim Patrick this week. Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, if Gibson has the healthy injury designation, then I think you roll with him, just based on the fact that he could find the end zone. But Jacoby Myers versus the Chargers, not a bad matchup, but I just don't trust these New England Patriots wide receivers, man. I'm starting Tim Patrick, but that's kind of out of desperation. But don't get me wrong. I mean, the Broncos have a fantastic matchup this week, so I don't mind that play either. But I think Gibson, if he's healthy, just beyond the fact that he could definitely find the end zone. Choice with 10-man full PPR. I'm 3-4 currently, but building a roster for the playoffs. Wentz, AK, Cook, Hill, Chase, Pitts, AJ Brown, bench, Moss, Higgins, Khalil Herbert, Goodert, Ross, and CMC. That's a good roster, man. Yeah, that's definitely a roster being built for the playoffs. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's see here. Chase Brown, with playing against Kyler and Edmonds getting 25 points, I think I'm going to start Herbert and Gainwell. Okay, I like those starts, man. I think those are good starts. And yeah, Edmonds ended up having a pretty damn good game. Jeez. You and Steven have convinced me of Gainwell's upside, especially receiving. Yeah, I mean, don't be surprised, man. I think we might see some involvement out of Boston Scott, but I think that Gainwell is going to be the main beneficiary of this injury, right, to that of Miles Sanders. So, all right, let's see here. JT moving. I just got Bateman, so I'm waiting till he gets off by, and that'll be my flex more than likely. I like that play as well. Like that play as well for sure, man. All right. Dude, I'm still trying to process that football game. Holy cow. Geez Louise, Troy Smith for 10 PPR. That's pretty cracked. Yeah, I like that team, man. How was Eckler injured? He was on bye week. Is he really injured? Let's see here. Steven, if you're still on, is Eckler injured, man? Let's see here. Yeah, questionable. He's questionable like every week. Didn't practice Thursday due to hip issue. Eckler, who's listed on Wednesday's injury report, was the only Charger not to practice Thursday, so his status now is worth monitoring closely as Sunday's 4:05 Eastern time game against the Patriots approaches. Next up for the team's backfield touches, should Eckler be out or limited this week, or Joshua Kelly, Justin Jackson? He is injured quite a bit, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Juke, can someone please explain to me what the hell AJ Green was doing on that play? I think it was a bit of a miscommunication, man. Yeah, between him and Kyler. Jeez Louise, it took a lot. I lost some trade and won some, but still have to make the playoffs. Yeah. I think he got a shot for sure, man. Chase Brown, yes, he is. His hip questionable, says Jeez Louise. Yeah. 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 He's injured all the time, I guess, right? I mean, that's like the only thing that you could maybe be hopeful of. But yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys see that kick? Yikes. Gee, I'm going up against Cup and Henry. Need Eckler. Yeah, you definitely do. Definitely do. That's tough. Yeah, I gotta start practicing my kicks in Madden. Geez Louise, hope he doesn't play because I'm matched up against him. There you go. There you go. What a win by the Packers, though. I mean, all odds against them, all the receivers in the world out, right? Well, I mean, that's a great win. That's a great win. I got nothing else to say. Like, that was good stuff. That was a good football game. Man, Trevor Lawrence might be competing for me for Rookie of the Year. I just missed an interception there. Miss Mister, you're the Jets, yeah. Face the franchise, right? So my quarterback is my custom player that we went through the whole storyline and the draft process and everything, and uh, yeah, we got drafted by the Jets, and we played against Zach Wilson. He got drafted by the Eagles. He got drafted by someone. Maybe it wasn't the Eagles, but yeah, Zach Wilson's not on uh, the Jets with me. It's just me. I'm John Madden, of course. Oh gosh, is this Etney? ETN? I'm sorry. Yeah, Miss Mister, you gotta be the Jets sometimes. You know what I'm saying, man. Plus, you guys don't want to watch me with like a stacked team. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. James Robinson. I smell a rat in that game. Last Thursday, the Eagles needlessly went for 2-point conversion and made Eagles cover spread against Bucks. Hey, I'm not gonna say that you're not on to something, man. I'm not. I'm not. Let me know what you guys got though for the night in terms of fantasy, man. As we'll probably just play this one game of Madden, be out for the night. But tomorrow we'll be on around the same time, 9:30 or so, for a little Friday night fantasy Q&A hangout, man. And then of course Saturday night we'll have the night Saturday night late stream, man. Always a good time Saturday night. Make sure you guys are hanging around for that. Oh man, I just gave up a touchdown. Just gave up a touchdown. Mr. Monday, Titans Bills, 4th down and goal. I'm supposed to believe Josh Allen slips and loses to Titans covering spread. Hey, man. I'm not going to say you're not onto something there. Is all of football rigged? It might be. It might be. All right. Gronk is practicing again, debating between Goodert and Gronk again. Geez, Louise, thoughts on Geno Smith? You're not starting Geno Smith, man. I'll give you. I'll send you a catch fam sticker if you start Geno Smith this week. Yeah, Jew. I still want to give Gronk a week to come back from this injury, but I think if you want to start him, if you got the conviction, man, then listen, he could definitely find the end zone. There's no doubting that. He's used to coming back from injuries, so he could definitely find the end zone. Jerry, I probably won't be on for tomorrow night, but I'm looking forward to the Saturday night stream. Looking forward to having you there as well, my guy. And no worries, man. If you guys miss the stream, it's no worries at all. Mr. Mister, tonight's public is heavily in favor of Arizona, and on last play, Kyler gets hurt. Packers were getting 7 points. Dude, you're freaking me out. You're freaking me out, Mr. Mister. Is the NFL rigged? I've looked at stuff about this before, man. Is it? Senior Cinnabon, what's going on, man? It's a terrible feeling when you know you're going to lose in fantasy on Thursday. Hey, man, anything could happen. Anything can happen. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. You never know. So don't get too down, man. Chase, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. What's going on, brother? We're just chilling out here. Just watch that crazy Cardinals-Packers game. Now, just playing a game of Madden before we head out for the night. Patterson or Terry in PPR? Ooh. I think I want to lean Patterson here. Patrick Surtain should play pretty well against Scary Terry. I mean, don't get me wrong. Terry's always going to have, chance for a very good game, but Patterson's been so incredibly consistent. He's got a better matchup overall. So I think I lean Patterson there. Chase Brown, I've been projected to lose by like 35 points early this season 1 week, and I come back. It's fantasy. A lot of luck, so anything can happen. Absolutely, man. Chase Brown, why does Kyler always look like he's about to fall down when he makes a deep throw? That's a good question. Oh my gosh, dude. It's so easy to fumble in Madden if you're a quarterback. But luckily, Chris Herndon is on my team. All right. Chase Wellner, it's Halloween. You know what to do. That's a good point. It's a good point, man. I mean, spooky season. It's a spooky season. Might be. I mean, it's Halloween weekend. We might have to start Scary Terry. That's a good point. I mean, that's about as good of analysis as you're going to get in terms of who to start. When it's spooky season, you start Scary Terry. All right, guys. Appreciate everyone coming out tonight, man. It's been a blast as always, man. Love, love, love just kicking it with you guys. I know most of you guys are pretty set with your lineups at this point in the week, but appreciate you guys coming out, throwing some good fantasy Q&A my way, man. And definitely fun watching the game with you guys. Always fun watching some football with you guys. So appreciate all you guys coming out. And yeah, this community is amazing, man. Don't know what else to say. All right, let's see if I can make a tackle, Madden. Jerry, John, are you and Steven dressing up for the Halloween night stream? We should. We should. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I mean, I might have to push back the Saturday night stream. I don't think Steven's going to be around, but maybe I'll probably just have a football jersey on. I'll be Peyton Manning for Halloween. But that's a good question, Jerry. I guess Saturday night is the Halloween stream, right? This Mister now watch. Everyone will bet the Chiefs and the Giants will cover. I wonder if magically Saquon comes back. Primetime games are shady. Might be on to something there, man. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh my gosh, there's a wide open receiver. Yeah. Oh my gosh, just got mossed. Did you guys see that? Yikes. Jerry, we got to see you in some face paint. You might. We'll find out. This is like my last year where I can't dress up. You know, now we got the baby on the way. So, you guys in the future, you guys will definitely see some great Halloween costumes. That's for sure. I'll see what my wife can piece together for face paint, just for you, Jerry. DJ Vic, yo, do you think Eckler plays this week with the hip? Yeah, we were just talking about him a little bit ago. We're gonna have to watch it up until game time. You know, I mean, obviously, if you got Eckler, a lot of you guys need him, and I certainly hope that he plays. But this is going to be one that we're going to have to monitor pretty closely. So, you know, he's always dealing with some sort of injury, right? So yes, I think he has a shot to play, of course. But does he play? We'll find out. We'll find out. And like I said, I certainly hope for your guys' sake that do own him that he plays. Whoa. All right, guys. What else is going on, man? Everyone feel confident, not confident this week? What did everyone have for dinner? I didn't even ask. Gosh, what kind of streamer am I? Not asking you guys what you ate for dinner. I had Panera. I had some broccoli and cheddar soup. It was rainy here. Rainy and stormy and windy, and needed that soup, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need some soup. Man, this has been a bad game for my quarterback here. We got to get something going. I guess I have a rushing touchdown, but I'm feeling good about my matchups this week, says Jerry. I like it. I like it. I feel okay after tonight. Yeah, especially after Cobb's big game. Yeah, I'm in that same boat, man. Yeah, I feel a lot better after facing Robert Tonyan and Christian Kirk in the Cardinals defense and having Randall Cobb. So, yeah. Mr. Mister, I started Kyler, and I'm still in a 67% favorable against opponent. Hey, that's always nice. That is always nice. Yeah, I mean, like, you can have your quarterback kind of fluke and still win. I mean, last week I won with Lamar Jackson only having 11 points. So I know Kyler probably got you a little bit less than that, but you can definitely still win. Definitely still win. So, gee, I'm feeling good. My opponent has Cup and Henry, but his Ertz / Prater just dropped duds. Rodgers and Jones are all right for me. There you go. There you go. Yeah, love to hear it, man. Love to hear you guys in good positions, and I'm sending good vibes this weekend for the Catch fan, man. feel pretty good overall. I was definitely pretty scared going into this week, though. Mister, yeah, you need those good RBs. Hey, man, running backs can always do it for you. Love me some running backs, that's for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, man, I am a little scared of this matchup, though. I'm not going to lie. Nick Chubb and Daryl Henderson and Stephon Diggs, Cortland Sutton, Scary Terry. There's definitely some possibilities for me to get a lot of points put up against me. But I'm projected to win. Carson Wentz in my lineup. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, Prodigy, what's going on, man? Good to see you coming out here. I feel our God bless the Green Bay Packers. Cobb came in huge for my flex. Let's go. Yep, I started him as well. Great flex play on the week, guys. Great pickup for those of you guys who picked up Randall Cobb. You know, and it was a little scary, but it just made sense, right? It just made sense. And it worked out for us, guys. Good to see you, Wild Prodigy. Thanks for coming through for a little bit, man. Oz, I feel better after James got 2 touchdowns. Yeah. I'm assuming that's Jones, right? But nonetheless, absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. James Conner. I'm sorry. But yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, I guess just being angry at him for a little bit definitely helped there, right? Mr. RB, is Brandon Bolden a good pickup going forward? Is he? And full PPR, absolutely. Yeah, full PPR he is. All right, let's see if I can score here. Timeout. Called the wrong play. Got 1 second. Dude, Trevor Lawrence is really trying to face off for Rookie of the Year right now. Oh my gosh, what was that throw, man? Yeah. Yeah, Mister, in full PPR, I mean, you can essentially look at Brandon Bolden as replacing James White, you know? So yeah, I like him right now for sure. Absolutely. He's definitely being utilized in that same role. So I'm all for it. But in half PPR standard, he's definitely not worth it. Yeah. Full PPR all the way, though. Ooh, big fumble there. I'm still a Trey Lance truther, but we'll see. Yeah, he worries me. But we'll definitely see. You're not wrong about that. But he's definitely worried me. You know, I mean, after that performance that Jimmy G put on, you know, last weekend, I don't disagree that I think he definitely has a chance, and I do think he's who the Niners want to start moving forward. But at this immediate moment, I don't know. But it definitely helps that Jimmy G threw 2 interceptions to lose that game, right? So we'll see. I mean, I think Trey Lance still banged up, right? So we'll see how they perform this week against the Bears. But overall, it could happen for sure. Absolutely. All right, let's call a punt block. I'm going to attempt a punt block and Madden. Didn't happen. Fair catch it. I would love to see Trey Lance just absolutely go off, man, but I'm not entirely sure we're going to, unfortunately. But I'd love to. Love it, man. The interesting question would be, where does Jimmy G end up? You know? It was an awful run. But yeah, I mean, I would assume that he would not be on the Niners anymore, right? Joseph Rose, I had Arizona defense and Christian Kirk. Yikes. Yeah, Arizona D really did not show up today in a game where they probably should have had a lot of momentum with there being no wide receivers out there, right, for the Packers. So if you started them, the call made sense, man. But it's just one of those weird Thursday night football games, right? Maybe we just need to leave uh, defenses in these Thursday night games off of our lineups, right? But Christian Kirk, I was expecting to play a little bit better when D Hop went down and he didn't get too involved. So, I mean, I think the calls are right, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but unfortunately, it didn't quite work out there. Mr. Niners got a good schedule coming up. Texans. Ooh. Yeah, I like them. I like them right now. They aren't the best defense, but they do seem like they can at least get enough pressure to where they can cause some turnovers, right? Great gamer. Kyler did terrible for me today. You're not the only one, man. But it's like he's just a player you have to start, right? I mean, it's kind of like Lamar Jackson. He doesn't always. I mean, last week Lamar Jackson had 11 points, right? It's like you got to start Lamar Jackson. You got to start Kyler Murray as well. You know, their ceilings are too high that you just cannot not start them, right? Great gamer. Would you try to trade Keenan Allen, Montgomery, Higgins, CH, or Hunt for some really good wide receiver or something? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love those running backs, man. But if you have all of them and they're hurt, like, why not, man? Why not? I mean, I think I would hold on to. Man, is it crazy to say? I think Hunt is the furthest out from coming back. So if you need to win now, then I think that's where you lie in terms of trade target. And then between the two receivers, I think maybe you try and ship T. Higgins. You could probably get a pretty damn good player out of trading Kareem Hunt and T. Higgins. You know, I already have Cook and Chubb. So you got Cook, Chubb, Montgomery, CH, and Hunt. Then yeah, then I think once again it makes the most sense to potentially trade away Kareem Hunt because at that point, uh, you're rooting for Nick Chubb every week, right? Right. So I mean, uh, Nick Chubb and T. Higgins, and you can get a good player there, as long as it doesn't hurt your wide receiver depth, right? So yeah, I mean, let me know who you're trying to target, but I think you get a pretty good player out of those two. Man, how did we just get a holding call? Let's call a timeout. Chosen Rose, what do you think of Eckler? I mean, I love Eckler, and I know you guys might be concerned about the injury, right? That's come up a couple of times tonight, but uh, love Eckler. If he gets if he's deemed healthy, then you're starting him hands down. Wow, that was literally a perfect play there in Madden. Could have not looked better. Mister, I keep Keenan Allen. Only a matter of time for him. The other wide receivers hurt. Yeah, yeah. I think Allen's the one to keep there, just in terms of how that offense looks on the season. But I think you can definitely get a good player out of that trade for sure. For sure. Wow, I was trying to dive and I just fell on my face at the 1 yard line. How are we 22nd in the league in offense? Are you kidding me? Mister, I keep Keenan Allen. Oh, sorry, I read that. Mike Williams banged up. Yeah, he is. He is. Oh gosh, this got stuffed, man. Yeah, I mean, I think you could. That's definitely a trade worth thinking about, man. Especially with, I mean, having Cook and Chubb. Jeez. All right, guys. Let me know what else you guys got on the night as we're looking to wind things down after this game. Let me know what final questions you have for the night. We'll be back on tomorrow around 9:30, maybe a little later, maybe 10. We'll find out, but we'll definitely be on tomorrow. Make sure you hit that like button if you guys haven't done so already. Make sure if you're new here, you consider subscribing down below. But definitely appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out for a bit. Tonight's been fun, man. We had a wild football game. I still haven't really processed that Cardinals Packers game, but I know it's frustrating in terms of fantasy, guys. But still a good football game nonetheless, man. And so make sure you guys hit that like button, like I said, man. And definitely appreciate everyone coming out and chilling for a bit tonight. Been a fun time, as always, as it always is. Now, I can't let Trevor Lawrence outdo me in this duel of rookie quarterbacks. Chosen Rose. I have Patterson, James Robinson. Should I start Chubb? I have Mike Williams in my flex with Ridley and Woods wide receivers. Do you think I should try to put Chubb in? So you're gonna have Patterson, Robinson, Mike Williams in the flex. I think that's actually fine. I mean, I'm not gonna try and not tell you to. I'm not gonna try to tell you to not start Nick Chubb, but it's a tough matchup, and he's coming back from injury. So it's like, how high is the ceiling, right? Oh my gosh, I am letting Trevor Lawrence outdo me. I like that lineup that you've got already, Chosen Rose. Ray Gamer, try to trade for Jefferson and Henderson, maybe. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Would you trade Julio Jones and AJ Dillon for Lockett? Not necessarily, no. Jerry, all right. I'll talk to everyone next time. Good night, people. Peace out, Jerry. Always appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate your continued support. Hope you have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, my guy. Or if you're not going to be here, we'll talk to you Saturday. But thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you, my guy. Good night. Ray Gamer, some trade just happened today with Cup, so that person will probably not trade Cup away. Ooh. Ooh. Probably not. Mr. GL, good luck this week. Oh, yes, good luck to everyone. Good luck to all the Catch fam. Good vibes throughout the Catch fam. Ooh. Oz, Diggs, Godwin, and Pittman. Who sits? Ooh. I mean, Diggs and Pittman have the better matchups. I mean, I know Godwin isn't going to see as much of Lattimore as Mike Williams is going to, more than likely. So maybe Godwin benefits in this game because that Saints secondary really is not that good outside of our guy Lattimore. So I think the safer plays are Diggs and Pittman, but I think personally I just totally messed up that play. I think I'd lean Diggs and Godwin just due to the higher ceilings, but Pittman's got a beautiful matchup and he's looking as good as he's looked the whole season. So that's a tough one. It's a tough one, man. Joshua, what's going on, man? Higbee or Schultz? This is tough. This is tough. If Dak does not play, then it's hands down going to be Higbee in my eyes. If Dak does play, you can consider Schultz, but Higbee's got a better matchup. So it's tough, but it's you got to monitor and see if Dak's playing or not. This is the main thing there. All right, let's try and get us a dub here in Madden, guys, and let's cap off the night with a Madden dub. Ray Gamer, how do you feel about this trade and if it's fair? I'm trading away Hunt, Allen, Higgins, and CEH. I'm getting Jefferson and Henderson. Or replace CEH with Montgomery. Hunt, Allen, Higgins, and CEH or Montgomery for Jefferson and Henderson. I think it's fine. Yeah, I do. I don't mind that at all. I think I like Montgomery more than healthy, although that backfield's starting to get crowded, man. With the way Herbert's playing, we know Williams can play, and we know Cohen's coming back, so maybe Montgomery is the move there. But listen, I would try and make it a 3-for-2. Okay, I would do Hunt, Higgins, and CH or Montgomery. Start there. Keep Allen if you can, man. I would try and do a 3-for-2 first. Okay. Start small. Go big if you absolutely have to, but I don't know, man. I think 4-for-2 is a little bit too much, as good as Jefferson and Henderson are. Mr. The Jets Jags wouldn't have a game like this. Hey, this is a whole different arena, man. This is John Madden era, the best quarterback ever, and Trevor Lawrence wishes he was as good as me. So this is just, look at this 2-point conversion, Mister. Look at that. Swagger celebration. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I also have like this stud tight end who was like my mentor. I don't know why I'm trying to explain face of the franchise. Madden's so bad. But he's very good. Yo, 193. Had A-Rod tonight and not great, but not bad. Was hoping for overtime. It almost got there. Yeah, it almost got there. He could have had another score too. But hey, man, Could have been worse. Could have been Kyler Murray, right? Ray Gamer. They also have Kyler or Kittle and Waller. Can I make a tackle? Should I try to get one of those tight ends? They just got Waller, so getting Kittle maybe. Yeah, why not? Throw it in there. Not going to hurt. Why not? But I definitely like, wow, that was totally pass interference on me. Oh, thank you. I was like, is that not going to get called? I like the trade for Henderson and Jefferson, but yeah, why not throw Kittle in there? But I would still try to do, I mean, at that point, a 4 for 3 makes more sense. Um, but I don't want to see you lose. I mean, who are your wide receivers outside of Allen? I mean, getting Jefferson, though. I don't want you to lose too much depth at receiver, though. Joshua, what's going on, man? I want your opinions on my recent trades. Trade Lamb and Sanders for Swift and Deontay, excuse me. J. Rob and Javonte for Jonathan Taylor, Sutton and Schultz. I like both of those trades a lot. So you trade away Lamb and Sanders. I mean, obviously that hurts to some degree, but getting Swift and Deontay is fair for that, for sure. Then J. Rob and Javonte for Jonathan Taylor, Sutton Schultz. I think that's fair as well. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I like those a lot. Benjamin, Najee Harris, or Darrell Henderson on the week. Henderson's got the better matchup. But you should start both of those guys if you can, for sure. Ray Gamer, I've knocked Schultz and Gasecki currently. I have Diggs at wide receiver 1. Okay. Then I don't think you need a tight end, man. Yeah, I think you do a 3 for 2. Okay. My opinion here. I think you trade away Hunt, Higgins, and CEH or Montgomery, and you ask for Jefferson and Henderson. You don't need a tight end to get involved there. And yes, Diggs and Jefferson is going to be very beneficial. But don't give up too much depth. I'll try to hold on to Allen just in case. Joshua, my lineup is Herbert, Hill, Chase, Swift, Taylor, Schultz, and Saquon. Yeah, I love that team, man. I love it. Benjamin, A.J. Brown or DJ Moore? This week, I like A.J. Brown versus the Colts. He's got the momentum with them, man. The Panthers haven't been playing as great, but they're going to be. I mean, they're probably going to trash this Falcons secondary, man. So I think they're both good plays. You can consider playing both of them if that's possible, but I'd ride the momentum of A.J. Brown. But they're both good plays for sure. All right, we got to take it to Trevor Lawrence. We got to throw another touchdown in this game. We got to show him who the rookie of the year is. Benjamin, Henderson, or Najee. Like I said, I like both of these guys quite a bit. The better matchup is with Najee. I mean, with Henderson, as I just threw a pick. I did the exact opposite of showing Trevor Lawrence what to do, which is not good. Pick one in PPR. PPR, I'd lean Najee. Yeah, he's got the better PPR value, so I'll lean Najee there. But overall, the better matchup is going to be Henderson. Ray Gamer, so I did Hunt, CH, and Higgins for Henderson, Jefferson. I think that's the best move looking at your roster, man. Yeah. Oh, man, am I really going to give Trevor Lawrence a chance in this game? Oh, gosh. I don't know what I did on that last play. I think that's the best move for you, for sure, Ray Gamer. All right, what's Trevor Lawrence going to do? Why did they just not go for the first down? Wow, I thought that was going to be a catch. Oh, I guess they kind of had to throw. That was an awful game by me, even though I won. Ray Gamer, other one I just replaced CH with Montgomery if he rejects it. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and cap off the stream for the night. Appreciate everyone coming out, man. Had a blast with you guys tonight, as always, man. Catch Fam is just, it's unbelievable, man. This community just continues to grow day by day. It's awesome, man. Great football game tonight. I mean, whew, what a football game. Cardinals and Packers, man. Benjamin Henderson or DJ Moore and flex. Ooh, if it's full PPR, I'll lean DJ Moore. But very tough to bench Henderson this week. It's a great matchup. But yeah. Full PPR, I'll lean DJ Moore. Only because it's full PPR. Appreciate everyone coming out tonight, man. Absolute blast. Like I said, great football game, great hangout, great fantasy Q&A, man. We'll be back on tomorrow night. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload or stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way out if you did not so do. Wow, I cannot talk. If you did not do so already. And of course, man, if you're new here, make sure you hit that sub button down below and become part of the Catch fam tonight. Got nothing else to say, man. But thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. Truly, truly do appreciate every single one of you guys. And remember, Sod here on the Catch, and peace.